Hello,
Oh, that's
everybody.
right. Howdy, everyone.
And if you've noticed, we're in a new space. This is my bedroom. Hence why there's dolls in here. They're mine. I regret nothing.
We was hoping to get on the other side of the house away from Eric so we don't keep him awake
Mm-hmm.
like last time. Make sure sound is off on everything. Is it time yet? Yes, Paul,
Yes,
it's
Paul.
time. And welcome in, Paul.
Hello, Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn.
Oh, I think we need to switch chairs.
Why?
Because on here it shows Jesse and Tina. And it's...
I'm already comfy. We'll be fine. Well, I can hear you. Well, we made sure to shut the TV off this time to where hopefully it doesn't mess it up and everything like it did last time we did this.
Hello, Mom, that's a hard word.
Retirement days. Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy, Novita.
Hello, Vita. Hello, Kenda.
Hi, Kenda.
If you see something flying, there's a cat over there. I might throw stuff at a cat.
That is kind of cool. Looks like we're in the library.
Let's have a cup of coffee. Hello.
Fine. How are you? I'm trying to read here. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul. Again.
Got me a cup of coffee.
I got a cat.
That cat's rotten.
He is, but he's my baby.
There's James Hall. Howdy.
Hello, James Hall. Ew. Ow. I got clawed.
Yes, Kenda. Jessie said we're in her bedroom. And those are her dolls.
Yeah, I got more. This is not all of them.
She's still a kid.
I got adult money and the mind of a child. I regret nothing.
Mom Marie says, hello, kitty.
Hello, Mama Marie.
I think she was talking to the cat.
The cat left. There's another cat.
So how is everybody doing on this fine, little chilly Saturday evening?
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad. It's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's going to get cold.
We got to get out and get some wood cut. Your favorite job, isn't it?
So much fun. I'm ready in bed. My bed's just over there.
Ken, did you not work tonight? Cat has left the building.
There's another one sitting over on my makeup case.
As long as they just sit there and be still. I'm not the crazy cat lady like Jessica is.
I love my cats, but they're buttholes.
Not for sure if it's safe to have adult money in the mind of a child. That is true.
Who said that?
Paul.
Oh. Hey, you leave me alone, Paul. I couldn't get all this kind of stuff when I was a kid.
I didn't buy it for her.
Yeah, I bought it myself.
And some of them still from Nanny Grandpa and stuff.
No, these are all brand new. These are all brand new.
Brand new. Oh, goodness. Kids.
It's bad enough I still have
Tina and Jeff.
Jeff?
Hi, Wanda.
Hi, Wanda.
Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. So, oh, that's right. You had day shift today. Sorry. But yeah, after 8 hours there, I'd be ready for bed too. Which is,
Yeah.
Through the week, that's what I do.
I do 10 hours with a bunch of chickens.
There's Scotty.
Hello, Scotty.
Whoops. That's okay. We can call her Jeff.
Hey, my name in our group chat is already Randy.
Well, that's because you're mistyping.
Yeah, I fat-fingered numbers.
When
letters.
we first started playing Cahoots on 9 Acre Farms, I didn't know how to do it on my phone or anything, so we would all play, and she would go in there and put it on, and she would play on her phone. Well, she mistyped instead of Rainy, she put Randy, and we've never let her forget it.
Yeah. Hey. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, everybody.
Oh, you did a thumbs up. Looky there.
I can't do it.
Did it when you didn't want it to, and then yeah.
When I wasn't paying attention. Hi, Onyx.
See, I'm all typos all the way. Yeah, we do the same thing.
I
Don't feel bad.
I can't read or spell, so yeah,
You can read.
not very well.
Whatever. Just don't get in my coffee. That's all I ask.
Your coffee's all the way over here.
You know how he is.
There's a cat over there, by the way, off screen.
Oh, goodness. I don't suppose you know how to post the link. If anybody wants to come up and chat. Jesse knows how to do it because, like I said, I don't. Woo, there Jesse's up close and personal.
Hey.
See, there goes your cat right by my coffee cup.
Onyx! He's a jerk.
Missouri Survival, howdy.
Hi, Chris. I don't remember how to do this. It's going to take me a minute.
Just goes to show how good the schools are. She always did pretty decent in school, which I never pressed to make the honor roll or anything like that. I told him just pass and graduate. And all three of them did, so
there you go.
I did my job.
I'm pulling a Megan. At least I did my makeup all this time.
What up? I assume you're all behaving. Of course we're behaving.
Always. My chair moved. All right, the link is up. It should be working.
So if anybody wants to pop on and chat with us,
feel free to join. Oop, somebody's already in the basement. Oh gosh, it's Paul.
We like Paul.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, Paul. How are you?
Well, just sitting here drinking out of my coffee cup.
Me too. Oh, looky there.
It's the
Ain't
one she
that
wasn't happy
awesome?
with. She got her printer, but she's been so stinking busy she hadn't got it set up yet. But I know
how that goes.
You're first on the list.
Woo-hoo. I'm not in no hurry.
Yeah, well, you all have got a Paul Case Farms coffee cup, but I don't even have one.
She'll get you one of these days. She
One
probably says
day.
you got to be patient.
Yeah, I'm kind of a midget doctor sometimes. You know what that means?
No.
I have little patience.
That makes sense.
Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm. Just a little.
Just a little.
What's the matter?
So
Yes,
what y'all been doing today?
Didn't do a whole lot of anything today, really. Cleaned and yeah, Eric's weekend to work, so yeah, pretty much just me and Jesse.
Yeah, I cleaned the kitchen.
That's
Finally.
good.
I cleaned some in the living room, but yeah, that's about all we've done.
Did you run out? I've got some kitchen.
I didn't finish the kitchen. I gave up.
She did quite a bit, though.
The
I got
kitchen's
done
one
what
of
was
those.
needed.
That's one of those things that you don't have to try, and it gets dirty. I mean, it's just like they always got dishes that need done. It's kind of like the laundry.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Jake Usden. Howdy.
Hello, Jake.
Paul, I think you're the only one with the Rainy Ridge Cup. That's right. The only
Yeah.
one.
Even we don't have one.
There's only been one made so far that I know of.
So see, we were the minority there with Paul Case Cups, but now you're the only one with the Rainy Ridge Cup.
There's a few of them Paul Case cups spread around the country, kind of.
That's what it sounds like.
We started a trend.
Yeah.
Hey, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene.
I got my couch chores done this morning, and then I went to church, and me and I guess there was 10, 15, maybe. I don't think there was ever more than 15 of us. Packed 100 of those shoebox gifts for Operation Christmas Child. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh.
And my church has picked up the funding and worked at it to try to get all the items we need for those.
Are we frozen?
It's gotten quite a bit more expensive to do in the last few years. The shipping on them is either $9 or $10 a box. So for every box, you got to put a little money with it.
Yeah.
And, but we packed up 100 of those and have them all stacked up at the front of the church for everybody to see for a couple of weeks. I think it's the week of Thanksgiving that we have to turn them in by. But
yeah, we're getting ready to start which December 7th. We may not be able to go live that night. I think that's a Saturday night.
I think you're right.
But it's our Pineville Christmas Parade, and that's the night we take over the Cook Shack and do chili and hot chocolate for our Shop with a Hero fundraiser, where we take all the kids Christmas shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And I would take the phone and stuff and go live there in the Cook Shack, but there's not very good service in Pineville.
Yeah. And you got an awful lot of people that you can manage to get on video that might not want to be on video.
Well, inside the Cook Shack, there will just be 5 or 6 of us, and as long as it's okay with them. But like I said, I don't know if there's enough service to do it. So
I really enjoyed your video about the Shop with a Cop thing. That was really cool.
Hopefully I do a little better one this year. Like I said, we were still kind of new to YouTube and stuff last year.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we enjoy it. It's gotten so big that we do it 2 nights anymore. And I want to say we did 100. Gosh, I don't remember. It was well over 100 kids last year.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, most places do Shop with a Cop, which we're kind of not very many of us.
Yeah.
And there's more kids than there are cops. So we have fire department, ambulance. We have military come in, search and rescue, with the search and rescue dogs and everything. There's a lot of them that come in and help us.
Yeah, that's good. There's kind of an expanding need for that. There's an awful lot of single moms out there that just barely making it.
Yep.
Like their kids to get something for Christmas.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad to see is a lot of the kids, when the officers take them around to shop, they don't want to shop for toys.
Yeah, they want to get something for mom.
They want to get something for mom, for dad, for grandma.
Yeah.
Groceries. They go to buy groceries. So, yeah, but we usually raise enough where we can at least get $100 per kid.
Yeah.
And then the little ones, we try to do 50 to 75. But yeah, they're not all about the toys. And we kind of put a stipulation on, video games and stuff like that it's kind of a no. And so, and they've not really had too much problem with that anyway. So
I seen a cute one on Facebook today. It was a Ziploc bag that had 3 batteries in it, and it said "game not included."
Oh, that's great.
That was what I should have got my kids for Christmas. My mom, they would go to my mom's house to raid her battery drawer. She had a junk drawer in her kitchen. She'd keep new batteries in. And they're like, "Dad, my game's dead. I need to go to grandma's." Forget the dollar store.
We had it kind of lucky when they were little. My sister worked for Fuji Photo Labs, and their little, remember the old 35 millimeter cameras, the one-time use cameras?
Yep.
And they'd throw them away. Well, they would crack them open. Well, the battery would go in, she'd bring home boxes of batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we always had a never-ending supply of AA batteries back then.
I don't remember this.
That was
Well, you
quite a
got-
while back.
You guys kind of know that it's well, there is a dollar store that's just 7 miles from the house, but 15 miles. You can't get to a Walmart inside of 15 miles from my house. So that was kind of always a thing, you know. If they might get games that needed batteries, we're gonna have them at home because you
Yep.
don't have to make an extra trip down just
Right.
for batteries.
Let's say when I was growing up, yeah, we had to go to Bentonville, Arkansas or Neosho.
Yeah,
And now we have one, 10 miles from the house. It's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
you're right in the
Yeah.
same shape as we are. It's 15, 20 miles, kind of.
Yep. Not anymore. Not that we have one in Jane.
Yeah.
It takes like 10 minutes to get there. 5
Which
yeah.
is bad because, like I said, when we was kids, once a month, that was the trip. We would go to Walmart, but we didn't go all the time. That
Yeah.
was for sure. And now it's just like, oh, well, I forgot something. I'm gonna run back to Walmart. It's like, oh,
I like
And-
going to Walmart.
And
so
that
nice.
is why there are so
Oh,
many
someone's in the
vehicles out
basement.
there.
2 people are in the base. Oh,
And that is why there's so many vehicles out there that are 5 years old that have 300,000 miles on
What's up?
them.
welcome in, peoples.
Hey, there's Jerry.
Howdy.
Hi,
Hey,
Jerry.
Paul. Hey, Tina. Hi, Jesse.
Howdy.
Hello,
Hey, Jake.
Jake.
Hey, what's up?
Is it dark over there where you're at, Jerry?
What
Well,
do you
he's
think?
just
I'm
probably
like
20 miles from
you.
here.
What do you mean? You need more light? There, how's that?
No, it's welcome to doing evening chores in the dark, friend.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was tonight. I didn't have to do any chores. I moved the cows before 3 o'clock this afternoon, and then went out and I went to the fireman hall and cooked breakfast at the fireman hall tonight for
Awesome.
35 people.
Do you guys have any Butler Family Farm stickers?
I do.
I'm trying to think. I should have. I've got a little basket. I've put them all in. I need to go through them, and I plan
Paul
on
should
getting a
have,
board
and
made
so
one
should
of these
Tina.
days.
I'm not sure
Jesse
I do.
has some.
I should have, but
Maybe,
I'm
I
not
don't
sure I
remember.
do.
I lose a lot of stuff. I'm going to be very honest.
Look at that. Look at all those stickers.
Woohoo!
We should make a sticker board.
I plan on it one of these.
Hey, Arlene.
Actually,
Evelyn
if you go
Newman.
out there
Yeah.
in
James
my
Hall.
pink shimmery
I wish I
bag,
had a Paul
there's a
Case
black
Farm
package
sticker.
about this big. It's our new
I wish I had
stickers.
I don't even have one of those.
Well, what?
Paul
Case
Case.
Farm sticker.
Say if you'll give Jesse just a minute, we actually got new stickers in.
Hey,
I
I
don't
wish
think
I
I've
had.
even hardly opened the package yet.
Hey, how to get some Rainy Ridge stickers?
Like I said, she's going to get them.
I
We
have
just got the
Rainy Ridge
package
yet.
in the other day.
Yes, you do.
Woohoo!
I made you guys a song.
And I have the Butler hat too.
Did you hear it on our? We made a video with it.
Yeah, I did hear it. I made all three of you. I made songs for Paul Case Farms, Rainy Ridge, and Butler Family Farms.
And Jesse, and Jake, I've got every single song you've made in my emails.
Email. Oh, because of the Buy Me a Coffee.
I guess.
Oh, the other way, I think.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Wrong way.
It. Here's the thing,
You got it.
people. And you'll be getting them for 5 years because that membership will expire in 5 years.
And I've got 282 songs.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Because I said he's part of my Buy Me a Coffee membership program, and every time I send
There's hot sauce in this bag.
Yeah, that was weird. It came with the stickers.
This hot sauce came with the stickers.
Yep.
Oh, that's spicy. I think somebody's listening. Look, I'm scrolling Facebook. An ad for StreamYard. I've never seen an ad for
I
StreamYard.
haven't
on
either.
Facebook.
When Dad was first looking up StreamYard, months ago, I immediately started getting ads on my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
The only time that I use Facebook is to promote my show or put videos up there, or speak to my family on my personal one. 'Cause I have
And-
two Facebooks.
Yeah, I'm on there. I think I got on there and checked my memories today. It's always good to check your memories.
I get on
Yeah.
there to get into Facebook drama.
I got enough
I-
drama at work. I don't like drama.
Yeah.
I do.
Can't keep up with the memories and just the birthdays of friends of mine.
Right?
Yeah. The thing is, it's like, Thanksgiving's a good time. I love Thanksgiving.
I usually work Thanksgiving every year, and this year me and Eric both have it off, so we're going to his dad's house.
I'm excited.
Yeah. The thing is, it's like, every Thanksgiving is actually one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving is the Macy Day Parade.
Hmm.
The Macy Parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch that, but now I have cattle. Yeah.
I was out watching my cattle today. I got one that's gonna have a baby sometime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I usually wind up taking care of cattle instead of watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Susan was trying to picture her birth on film.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, good luck. I mean, cows never do it when you want them to.
Well, the best kind of cow pregnancy end you can have is when you don't have to do anything about it.
I haven't had to do anything in 5 years so far. I have full cows or calves, but I haven't had anything in 5 years now. I've been lucky.
Well, I've had a lot of cows that should have been able to have a calf, and the calves, when they're born, come out with their front feet and their head right between their front feet. And I've had numerous ones that have their shoulder joint pushed back a little bit.
Oh,
Really.
You just need a little bit of help, but if you don't find them in time, you can't save it.
Who is the jar in chat?
Oh, that's me.
I just added you on YouTube, by the way. I just subbed to your channel.
Thank
When I
you.
say
I subbed back.
Yeah. I instead of saying sub, sometimes because you can get in trouble for saying sub. There's a lot of people that don't like subs. There's a lot like people saying they sub to people's channels in their chat. So I say add. I just added you on YouTube instead because it's
I didn't know that.
because people think it's like false engagement or something, and that's against YouTube.
Yeah.
Because the
everybody's
sub,
picky about something, ain't they?
Oh yeah.
yeah. And the thing is, you have like these. I'm just trying to like be very. I'm trying to like not say anything while people are talking, but because I talk over people sometimes.
It's all right.
And don't worry about it. I do that all the time.
Me too.
Yeah, it happens. On Monday, Tina, I'm gonna on our live. We're gonna show how to do a promotion. Paul, if you're not busy,
Okay.
I'm actually gonna do a promotion.
I've
set
been
up a
getting home
promotion.
late from work on Mondays. It's been a little crazy.
What time did you say, Jerry?
I go live at 5:45, but I won't start it till 6.
Oh, so you
We're
should
gonna do
that.
our intro and talk to say thanks to our members and all that stuff. Say hello everybody. Then I'll go in and start showing how to do a promotion and what the promotions have done.
Did
know,
Lazy Days go live
Oh,
today?
speaking of work, did you know we have one of your friends on hold?
Yeah.
Are my friends on hold?
No, one of the guys that stole my folks' 4-wheeler.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The word was that I talked to the guy again yesterday, I guess it was, that had helped me recover the one, and they had located it, and then they located me,
Mhm.
and he told me that they were going to cut him loose, but he's not really going to get cut loose, and I'm like, that's the funniest thing ever.
Well, he has warrants out of other agencies. That's why we're going to get him.
Yeah, the word was they're going to feed him a sandwich and give him his shirt back, And as quick as he gets to the door, they're going to arrest somebody else. Going to arrest him. So
Yeah.
Um,
he just kind of fell really in a bad situation,
Why do they
And,
keep letting him go?
and he's well because another agency needed him worse, had worse charges on him, and it's one of those things where maybe they couldn't make the stuff stick that they had yet, didn't have enough, hadn't recovered what he'd stolen and sold to somebody
Yeah,
else.
there's a lot of times we'll pick one up from, say, Jasper, Newton County somewhere, and by the time we're done with them, they've got another warrant, so they have a hold, and they come pick them back up from us.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I hate to ask this, but what can you say what you do for a living? If you don't mind me asking.
They're the popo.
Oh,
According to Mike Miller, she's the loudest one in the sheriff's office.
That's right.
you work for the
Nobody can
sheriff.
say they can't hear me.
You work.
No
you work for-
excuse.
You work for
Mike,
you work for your local sheriff's office.
Yes, I do.
Mike might be the deafest one in your sheriff's office.
Well, no. I
Sorry
know
for
a few more.
asking. Sorry for asking.
You're fine. No problem.
Because it's I didn't this is I think this is the first time I've been on your panel, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
And welcome in. Yeah,
Paul,
I
Proud
think
of
we
you,
have
popo. We're proud
been
of her.
there. Come January, I'll be there 20 years. Maybe it'll be the
Yeah.
last one.
have you hey
No.
have you ever had to run after somebody or
Thankfully, no. I've had to wrestle with a few, but not.
run after them?
No.
She's a desk popo.
Now,
Yeah,
but I still do go out in the field sometimes.
especially on
You know,
Halloween.
I see these. I see. What do you think about these First Amendment auditors? These guys that they take
yes.
a camera. They take a camera and they think they can film like police business and stuff.
Yep, they do, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it.
Oh, I like that. You got one of those cameras where if you do a like, if you do a thumbs up, it goes as a like on the screen. There's a bubble.
Yeah, it's an iPhone.
I have an
The
iPad.
like,
I have an
did
iPad.
it come up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It went when you didn't show it. It went when you. I think. Thank you for
Oh,
your
okay,
service.
do the
Miss
heart?
Thank you for. It didn't do it.
It's
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And the reason I say that is because you have a thankless job.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. Sometimes, yeah. So
But you keep people safe. That's
I
the reason I
try.
say. Sorry.
Oh, it's kind of like Jerry and me. We live, and Tina too. We live out away from town, and relying on somebody else to keep you safe
Yep.
is some kind of false security. It
Mhm.
really
Yeah.
is. Anybody
by the
who
way-
really can think about it knows that. And we actually had a sheriff here in Ottawa County once that said, "Guys," he come to a
What are you
neighborhood
doing?
watch meeting, and he says, "Guys, I'll just tell you straight up, we want to come help you, and if you have a problem, you call us, and if we're in the right place, we might be there in 30 minutes." You
Well,
know?
that's true because we usually have 2 deputies on per shift for the whole county.
Yeah.
What?
If they're over
County.
towards your area, it's a long way across to Rocky Comfort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ottawa County's kind of the same way. They used to do Afton city policing, and so they can wind up 15 miles or more the other side of Miami, which is solid 45 minutes at high rate of speed from here. So, and anybody that can think about it say, well, I better figure out a different plan then, because a lot of stuff can happen in that amount of time.
Yeah.
Yep. That's for
Um,
sure.
Can I tell you guys a story?
Sure.
I on Christmas Eve in 2023 I got swatted.
Oh no.
You got what?
Swatted.
Oh no.
Somebody a troll in my chat I banned the troll, and the troll decided, hey, let's call the SWAT team after this guy and tell him that he is suicidal.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Because if you telling the person's suicidal, everybody from the police agency has to come.
Yep.
And luckily, one of the medics, I'm not gonna say the medic's name, said that I didn't do anything wrong. He told my sister-in-law I didn't do anything wrong because he was a family friend.
Yeah.
Because it was a troll, and but you know what? I'm learning to just stay calm and just don't give them, because the best reaction is no reaction to trolls.
Yeah.
Because if you that's what they want, is reaction.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. And also, and while I was talking to the officers, I started shaking because I was nervous,
Yeah.
because I have autism, so it scares me.
Mhm.
But Jerry, I have another question for you. Was that your goal that you showed in that video?
My what?
Talking to
Yes.
Butler.
Yes, that was gold that I got when I used to go prospecting.
Yeah. When in his song that I did for him, he made a video for it.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Case, you didn't do a song for Paul Case. You didn't do a video for the song I did for you.
No, sir, I didn't. I'm practically computer illiterate. That's my excuse.
Hey, now I saw where you edited the video the other day.
You believe it or not, I do have an editing deal on my phone, and it's called Editing for Stupid People.
Well, you might need to
How
share
I
that
can
with
run it.
me, because I'm still fighting with CapCut, but I've done a couple of them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
The
when it comes to
easiest
putting
thing
any
I
kind of
do on
view
it.
skin or anything, I can't do any of that yet.
Yeah.
Easiest thing I do on the editing is just put a whole bunch of clips together. It's
Right.
still not much cut out of it.
Well, that's Paul. That's
You know-
that's what I did with my song. Put a bunch of clips together. It took me over 8 hours for a 3-minute video.
Dang.
Goodness.
Yeah.
We just did pictures.
It
Yeah,
took a long time to find the clips to use, and then to fit it in with the editing program. And I moved one thing, and someone else would move, and I finally figured out how to lock the volume. So because every time I'd add something, the volume would change. It changed the volume, and it changed the part of the song. So I had to go back and reset it all. But I finally figured out all that stuff. When you come up with a challenge, it makes you better at what you do.
Yeah. By the way, right now I'm using an iPad. By the way, this is my first Apple product. It's an iPad.
That's what I got, but my battery's just about to go dead.
I've had some of those challenges, Jerry, that I thought was
You
worth,
got 32.
conquering, and then I have to pick my battles pretty careful. In 8 hours, I can either get on here and spread a lot of hockey, or in 8 hours, I could probably spread like 25 or 30 tons of hockey out on somewhere.
That's a lot of hockey.
I got determined to do it, and I sat down here and worked all day long.
Yeah.
Had dinner, came back, and worked till 3 a.m.
Hmm.
Got it done.
By the way, someone, one of the other channels I made a song for today asked me for the audio. I sent them both MP3 and the WAV version of it, and I had to send it through Google Drive because it was too long for the 25 megabytes.
Ah.
Yeah. So if
I got to go, people. I got to upload a video for tomorrow.
All
So,
right. Thanks for popping in.
Thanks
I
for
saw
popping.
it. I want to say hello. So you
yeah,
guys all be good. Have a good evening.
I
Good
said
to
if I
see
make
you,
it home
Jerry.
Monday, we'll pop in.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 I got a question for you, Miss Tina.
Uh-huh.
I got a question. What do you think about back in the day? They had all these like shows about sheriffs, like Southern Justice, Kentucky Justice, Cajun Law. They had all these like law shows about sheriff's departments. What do you think about them?
I like them. We watch stuff like that.
Yeah. I also watch like my favorite is the Northwoods Law. I like the Maine version than the New Hampshire. I would rather watch the Maine version because the Maine it was started in Maine and then it went to New Hampshire. Then they moved everything to New Hampshire for Northwoods Law.
What was the one that we watched? We really liked it. I wished it would have kept going. Longmire.
Oh yeah, I like Longmire.
I liked that one. It was good. I wish it'd been a few more seasons.
What's Longmire?
I can't remember if the
about,
name of it was called Cold Case or Cold Justice, where they would actually solve or do their best to solve real cases. And there was a woman that headed it up, and they had just came along and made a movie or a TV series about it. And they had this great big
Kelly
old boy.
Sigler. Kelly Sigler.
No, I can't remember what his name was, except this
Was it on
great big
TNT? Was it on TNT?
investigator that's name was, they called him Big Johnny Bonds. And Big Johnny Bonds.
Cold Justice. That's Cold Justice.
Cold
'Cause
Justice.
I did a song for it, by the way. I did a song for Cold Justice.
I remember watching one of those, and Johnny Bonds and that other little guy, he looked like a shrimp up next to Johnny Bonds, and went and talked to this old boy, and he gave him a total different story than anything he'd told anybody before.
Yeah.
And they left there, and they're riding in the car together away from there. And Johnny says to the other guy, he said, "What'd you think?" He said, "That just made me happy. I'm happy, happy, happy. I'm happier than a puppy with two Peters." He had just incriminated himself all over the place.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, one of the I've been watching Cold Justice because there's TNT version of it. And there's also the one that's now on Oxygen.
So is this sort of
But,
like the old Unsolved Mysteries
sorry.
and stuff?
It was a little bit that way,
Oh.
except it was actually
Oh.
investigators that ran it. And there was a lady who had picked that up as her cause, was to try to solve some of these old cold cases.
Yeah.
I mean, she was picking stuff that was 25 and 30 years old.
Right.
They'd go
There
look
was
into
kids
some of
40
those.
years old.
They'd go look into some of those
There were cases
cases,
that
and
was 40.
everybody involved would be dead.
Right.
Yeah. And in some of these cases, some of these cases, they have, some of these states, they have a statute of limitations on cases.
Yeah, but it isn't a murder. There's no statute of limitations on murder.
Right.
I was thinking
in
there might be
Tennessee,
other.
actually, they said in Tennessee there was actually a statute on one case on murder one.
Really?
There's a statute like 10 years, or 10 to 20 years. I think it was 10 years or 15 years. I'm just guessing. Sorry.
Yeah, we've had Unsolved Mysteries, back in the day when we had the bank robbery here in Knoll, they came here.
Caught them two old boys on a roll of duct tape.
Yep. Fingerprint on the, yeah.
Yep. They
Yeah,
had tore off the first piece of duct tape of that roll and throwed it over on the water, and it washed up on the beach, and they found
Yeah,
it.
that was over towards your way.
Yeah, that was over.
Yeah, the one was
Boston.
actually working with my mom and dad when the FBI come to arrest him, and they were all like, "What's going on?"
I used to. We would have to drive across that bridge to go to church camp, and I would always tell the kids that story of that old boy, and I can't remember his name now. The banker from Southwest City. I used to remember his
I knew it
name.
until you said that.
They tied a concrete block to the bottom of a wooden chair. Yep, Dan Short. Tied a concrete block to the bottom of a wooden chair, and then duct taped him to the chair and throwed him over in the lake and drowned him there.
Yep.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Cold Case. They just did is a documentary series. Cold Justice is the show you're thinking about.
Yep. Well, it's only been 15 years or more since I've watched much TV.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore either.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
I love that you're. Which one had the battery story where their mom had a bunch of batteries?
My mom. My sister brought them home.
Yeah.
My mom
You
always
know.
kept batteries in her junk drawer in her kitchen.
Hey, it's Thanksgiving. Every big holiday. They have a holiday weekend. They have like a bit. They have like people doing like Sorry, I'm gonna try not to talk fast. I'm trying to talk fast.
You're fine.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that say that the sheriff's department starts roadblocks up, puts a bunch of roadblocks on holiday weekends. Is
Not
that
here.
true?
We don't have manpower for roadblocks.
By the way, on a TV show called Dukes of Hazzard, that
Ah.
one county's roadblock was a abandoned car.
Yep.
They do that in
Hey.
Joplin some to try to keep down drunk drivers, and every time they do that, they wind up catching a bunch of people that
For other stuff.
that have bench warrants and stuff.
Oh. And he's gone.
He dumped us.
He pulled it.
We've been pulled.
Been pulled.
Probably not the first time that'll happen.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not the only.
Oh. Yeah, my first year actually working in the jail, I hadn't went through the police academy yet, but was the year we dealt with, do you remember Levi King?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Do you remember the stakeout restaurant where the
Yep.
owner was killed? Well, Levi King was the one that did the killing, and yeah,
He was.
I had to deal with him in the jail for a couple of years. I think that was my worst one that we've had in there since I've been there. But yeah, it wasn't Unsolved Mysteries, but there's several TV shows and stuff you can go back and watch if you Google him. And yeah, he was quite the character.
Hello, Whistle Stop Homestead. Welcome in.
Hey, Whistle Stop. Like I said, I've kind of neglected the chat. Sorry, guys.
It hadn't been moving a lot, but
No.
yeah. James Hall's last comment there was about Longmire, and we've.
Yeah, I liked Longmire. It was good.
Yeah. I think I knew what was going to happen next. Yeah, and I was wrong.
That's
There
been
was
several years ago.
What?
How long ago Longmire was on? I'm trying to think how long ago that was.
I
How
watched.
long ago was Longmire on?
I binge watched it.
Longmire is a crime drama series that premiered on A&E Network on the 3rd of June, 2012.
Oh, that has been a while.
2012.
I binge watched the whole thing like inside of 30 days.
Oh,
And
goodness.
I've been back and watched most of it again since then, but
Right. Need to
Yeah.
rewatch it. That's been a while.
long winter days or something. And my dad says, "You ever watched Longmire? You ought to watch that," you know?
Yeah, I have a feeling my dad would have liked that one.
Well, we had a couple, and it's been, I guess I could tell you it was in 1994. No, three. Either in 93 or 94 that were murdered in their home just about 5 miles from me. And they pretty much knew who
Hello,
did it,
Christine.
but
Hi,
they
Christine.
could not pin it on him because there was nothing at their house that even had the guy's name on it.
Oh,
And
wow.
what the deal was is he had borrowed money from this couple, and he had met there with them when they got home from a weekend in Branson, and followed them in their house and shot them both in the back of the head, and then locked the door when he left.
Oh,
But
goodness.
he took all of the paperwork they ever had on him out of the house. And he is one of these guys that they picked up for embezzlement and fraudulent scams. He go around telling people that he had a contract to rewire the Oklahoma State Capitol, and that he needed backers. to back him on it because they wouldn't pay him till the whole project was done or whatever. And there was people in my neighborhood that knew him that had given him their whole retirement. And he pretty much just walked off with it.
Yeah,
Well,
there's been a lot of them.
They caught him on that. However, I was in my first year at college and living on my own, and my mom and dad had been friends with these people forever. And they had a daughter, and the daughter somehow had gotten a hold of my mom and dad and asked my dad to go over and sit in the house the first night after they'd found them, which made me have to do all my dad's chores.
Right.
And it also put me in the off end of the chicken house at his chicken houses where there wasn't no birds and the lights weren't on to be able to fix the feed at least twice at his place that night. And I don't know. I was afraid to sleep in my own bed after that for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
We didn't know who it was at that time. But when they figured out who it was, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, well, in this whole area, yeah, we don't normally have stuff like that go on. And when it does, yeah, it's, yeah. Like I said, that deal with the Levi King, that I worked nights in the jail then, and 4 to midnight, and it was a little creepy in there sometimes.
Everybody thinks it's funny when they see that on Facebook where it says, if I win the lottery, I'm not telling everybody, but there'll be signs. And that's exactly what caught them 2 boys that killed Dan Short.
Right.
It wasn't very long. They went spending money like it was water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
some people in Peoria that were related to them guys, and they got really offensive if you went to talking about that.
There's only one of them left.
Yeah.
One of them, I don't remember if he was killed. I think he was killed in prison.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Shannon.
Let's trade paint.
Hey, Sean. Like I said, hey, Sean. Hi, Angie. Hi, Christine. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
She squirrels a lot.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been making a board for somebody, and I was trying to make a video with it, and I got another layer of epoxy poured today and realized I didn't film that. I probably really should have, and of course, after it's poured, you can't unpour it.
Yeah, I haven't been putting much up lately. I have just been so stupid busy. It's not even funny. I actually got in a truck on my way home from doing my couch chores and stopped talking to Scott, and I just filmed the ride home. And I talked a little bit, and then I realized when I got home and tried to watch that my voice, you couldn't hardly hear my voice, and I'm like, I must be really tired. And I just erased it. Mm-hmm.
We usually normally see one from you about every day, and we thought it was like,
I just haven't been doing much. I've been well, this past week is kind of only a blur. I spent my whole Monday in Oklahoma City at the pastors' conference.
Oh, goodness.
And I left here a little after 5 in the morning, and I got home the next day at 12:02, right after midnight.
Oh, my.
And then Tuesday, got my couch chores and everything done. Actually waited till the sun came up Tuesday to do my couch chores. That's nice to do it in the daylight. But then I got an opportunity to go feed the FCA at Commerce High School. So I went and picked up the 17 pizzas I'd ordered the day before.
Oh, gosh.
Because they had 60 that paid their dues into the FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, if you know what that is. But they have 2 lunches. And so the deal is, if you bring them food, you get to lead the devotional. And so I got to teach a devotional in Commerce High School to the FCA twice, right around lunchtime. And then I came home, and I can't even remember what else went on except the next afternoon when things settled down, I got the opportunity to deliver 1 load of firewood, which has been my take for this week. And I have 10 loads of firewood that I need to make and get out. And I haven't got to do any of that either.
Yeah.
we did get to do some logging. We hauled out 5 loads this just on Thursday and Friday, but he had been there without me on Monday and Tuesday and got some of that done. Oh yeah, it rained on Wednesday, so we worked around here on Wednesday.
Yeah, I took Wednesday off so we could do a little bit of work out front, and it rained.
Yeah, that's how my
It's like-
planning works too.
Just figures. That's, of course, one day you take off. That's what it's going to do.
Yeah.
Of course, if I'd taken the day off to do stuff inside, it wouldn't have. But yeah.
Whistle Stop, you need to go on my channel and go back and look and see how I do it. I'm a totally hands-free firewood business. I accept on some bigger logs, we have to cut them into chunks with a chainsaw. I never pick any of it up. I've got a inverted splitter for my skid steer, and then I've got that little Halverson wood processor. And the answer is no. Yeah, I'd have to do it all. I ain't going to help somebody. I don't want to have to pick up my end of them pieces either. But I do have some tips that I can give you. If you get a real gnarly piece that doesn't want to bust the first time or even the second time, take your chainsaw, set that piece up on edge like you was going to try to hit it with a maul to bust it, and take your chainsaw and just cut down about halfway through it, and then drive a wedge in it or hit it with your maul. It'll bust. It'll bust. If that don't work, keep cutting. Cut wood, it works just about as good as split wood, so it's a little more to do, but you got nothing but time. I mean, if you're making firewood, you got nothing but time. So
I was going to say, yeah, we got that one log up there on the sawmill and got it cut. And like you said, it's been so crazy busy lately between that. And then when you're not quite so busy, it's raining. We ain't got much else done.
yeah, I don't know what the deal is lately. I guess there's a high demand for my personality and lots of
Yeah, it's
Mm.
worked late at work.
But thank goodness I've got some equipment to deal with the problems I have. You know, all this old man package some people brought me.
At least it's coming in handy.
Yeah. I'm still
Hello,
planning.
Evan.
I'll use
Hey,
this
Evan.
before the winter's up. I promise.
Speaking of old men, did you watch the fight last night?
No. Was there a fight?
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Are you sure that was a fight?
Yeah, no.
No.
We didn't watch it.
I watched it.
Hello, Avid. Avid, was there a fight last night?
It was 100% rigged. You can't tell me it wasn't.
What I thought. And just from what
Also,
people
Jake
were
Paul needs to fight people his own age, not all these old retired people.
Did you see?
Hey, he's
a
only
pic-
7 years older than me. He did quit carrying on about the old.
The picture of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul in 1999?
Oh, yeah.
It was praying and older.
Who won? The youngster won.
Yeah. I mean, granted, Mike Tyson, he took every hit. He didn't fall or nothing. He didn't get bloodied or anything.
Well, I want to tell you what I know about old men is when they do resort to having to hit, they hit hard enough to knock something over.
Yeah, so they don't have to keep hitting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe all that or not. That's like in the movie Big Jake with John Wayne when he punches his own son and knocks him down. His son gets up and she says, "I would have swore he was wearing brass knuckles or something."
It's a lot less work to hit them harder. That way they don't come back at you.
Right.
We may only have a few swings left in us.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I still say it was rigged. Everybody else believes it was rigged too.
Yeah. That's why I say I'm so glad I don't have to work in the jail anymore because, yeah, that's kind of hard on an old body. Most of the time
No,
they're good, but every now and then.
Unfortunately, no, Angie. No
He
ears
didn't
were
bite him.
lost.
No ears were lost. Stick it right in the middle there.
He kept biting his glove, and they asked him in an interview why he kept biting his glove. He said something like, "I guess I like to bite things. I don't know."
Yeah. He said he's always had a biting fixation.
Wow.
I just can't hardly believe that Mike Tyson would use the word fixation.
His voice is a lot higher pitched than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, he's always been a little bit that way.
I can see again.
But I did watch the video of him biting the ear off. There was no hesitation in that.
Look over there at Avid.
Fight was a fake. Yeah.
Fake.
Yeah.
It was fake.
It was just it was a soap opera like back in the days.
Yeah.
Only it was all one night.
I'd like to watch Jake actually fight somebody his age and in their prime too.
I've watched enough people fight. I don't care to come home and watch that on TV.
I like it. It's funny.
I'm
What's
trying to
it
get in the Christmas spirit here ahead of Thanksgiving. This is what I've been drinking out of.
Oh,
You know-
I got Christmas nails.
Right.
You know
They're
those
late
cups,
press-ons.
Shut up.
the cups that you don't never care for, that you can't seem to get rid of. That's what I got right here. Yep.
Like I said, yeah, we have Thanksgiving and Christmas off this year, which Eric's schedule, he can't just take off. Mine, now that I'm in the office, I don't have to work holidays. But since he always works, I volunteer. Walmart pays us to go down and drive around the parking lot all day, and actually pays very well. So I go and do that while Eric's working, and the kids just lounge around at home. But this year, his schedule happened to fall where he didn't have to work either one this year, so I didn't volunteer to work.
I didn't hear anything. My youngest son, actually, his girlfriend has family stuff like Thanksgiving in the afternoon, like 3:00 or something. And Scott's wife's family, or his mom, works on Thanksgiving, so they'll have theirs on Friday. So we are going to actually get together on Thanksgiving and have our noon meal on Thanksgiving. But it's a little bit different when your family that you get together with, you wind up having lunch with them just about every Sunday after church.
Yeah.
And so it won't be, but the kids all seem to really enjoy being at grandma's house anyway. So
That's always good. Like
Yep.
I said, me and Eric, other than Eric's dad and stepmom, yeah,
That's it.
that's about it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we usually volunteer where I volunteer to work on the years that Eric works. So
I kind of voluntold my folks, I guess we're having lunch at your house every day after church. And mom's like, well, what are you bringing to eat? So we kind of take turns and kick that back and forth. Looks like tomorrow's going to be spaghetti. That was something my folks used to do every Sunday after church. Mom would fix spaghetti and Dad would read the funny papers with me and John in the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you wonder why I'm funny, there you go.
It's from reading the funny papers.
Always. I don't have to work Thanksgiving, but they had to flip flop my schedule because I work with live animals.
They don't know holidays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
darn chickens.
I used to raise some chickens.
Yeah, my chickens are like yay big.
He knows. He used to get them from there.
Oh,
I used to raise for Simmons. I grew broiler chicks that came from the Jane hatchery to my place when they were less than 3 days old. And I would keep them about 40 days and they would weigh 4 pounds and they'd come get them and take them to usually Southwest City.
mhm.
Yep.
And then to some Kentucky Fried Chicken somewhere probably.
Is there somebody in the?
Yep, somebody just popped in the basement.
Uh-oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Hello,
Hello.
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Howdy.
What we
Michael
doing here
Lionheart.
tonight? What we doing? What we doing here tonight?
We're just hanging out and chatting.
Chatting
Hanging
back
out.
and forth, and the most topic here lately was what we're doing for Thanksgiving. You got
Ooh,
Thanksgiving?
baby. I love Thanksgiving, man. Damn. What's your favorite meal at Thanksgiving? What's your favorite dish?
Ham.
Like I said, it's
Ham?
been so long since I've actually ate Thanksgiving dinner at dinners. See, what did I take last year? I had crackers and
Vienna
That's
wieners.
crazy.
beef jerky and yeah, stuff
Look
I
at-
can
that's
carry in the car all
crazy.
day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, when you got to do what you got to do, but
Right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think my favorite probably is the stuffing. Believe it or not.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Making me hungry. Making me hungry, man. Yeah, you can't beat
Michael
stuffing.
Lionheart, I don't guess I've seen you before. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Michael Lionheart. I'm a streamer on Kick, kick.com/Michael Lionheart.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I saw
We're all
her,
kinda
the
just
girl on
old
the right, her
farmers,
head went up.
homesteaders and stuff like that around here.
You guys know I have a buddy of mine, Nicholas J. Fuentes. Do you know?
No, don't know that
Don't
one.
believe it, do.
Okay.
Where do you hail from?
New Jersey.
Oh, you're a long way from here.
Hey, I went to college at NEO College, A&M College at Miami, Oklahoma, with a guy named Joey Bell that rode. I think he rode saddle bronc horses in rodeo, and he came from New Jersey. Is there any farmland around where you live in New Jersey?
Little bit,
Yeah.
not a lot. I'm in
Yeah.
the suburbs, so
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean
I find that
it's
fascinating.
called the Garden State. It's not called the Garden State for nothing.
Yeah. You think about New Jersey being an estate, and it's not big, but there is still some farming goes on there.
My chat keeps on talking about who's Tina.
Me?
That's Tina.
Yeah.
Where's Jesse? Jesse.
That's me.
Okay, I think my chat my chat keeps on talking about Jesse.
Well, she is
They're never mind. Never mind.
Jesse,
mind.
show us your thumb where you have to hold on to them baby chicks, and it never looks the same.
Hmm?
I seen your thumb a minute ago. Put your thumb up. You ever grab a hold of a baby chicken with that thumb?
Yeah, and I squish it. I'm kidding. I don't squish chickens.
That stuff that they inject them with in the egg that causes the little pink spot on them when they get to the farm, that gets everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
Well, 30
You
years
dump
ago,
them-
I worked there and we vaccinated them, and my
Yeah,
finger
did-
doesn't grow quite straight because we would vaccinate them like that. And every now and then you might miss the needle or you miss
Yeah,
the chicken. And
it's
I've been
you.
well vaccinated for any chicken disease.
So where you guys live?
We're kind of in the middle of the flyover states.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not
North,
bad.
About the center of the country.
Northeast Oklahoma and Southwest
Ooh.
Missouri.
Yep.
I like Okie. Okie's nice.
I'm an Okie.
Who is it?
I like that, man. That's like the perfect state, man. It's just all red.
It was. It
Mhm.
was. That worked out really good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not offended?
Somebody's
However-
in the basement.
The other thing about Yeah,
Well, that was
We don't
uncalled
play
for.
those games.
I think you
Yeah.
can just leave him off of here.
So from now on, we're not pulling anybody else if they can't show their face on chat. No.
Yeah, that was
Just
a bit
saying,
uncalled
sorry
for.
guys, but yeah, we're not gonna put up with that.
The The problem with Oklahoma is that you have to convince the people in Tulsa and Oklahoma City of the way you want them to vote, because there's far more people in those two cities than there is in the whole rest of the state.
Sort of like Missouri got Kansas City and St. Louis.
Oh yeah, yeah. And sometimes they go way away from everybody else.
Way.
Yeah.
What do you guys do for fun?
Work.
Nothing. Video games.
Video games. What do you like to play?
I'm basic. I like Minecraft.
Hey, Minecraft ain't bad. That's not bad.
It's
I know.
nice and mind numbing to just sit there and do nothing.
That's
Eric
all.
used
What
to sit and
that's,
he'd
like, that's
play
what the
that and-
Groypers like to play Minecraft.
The what? I'm sorry?
The Groypers. Do you know the Groypers?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, they like to play Minecraft. They got their own Minecraft server.
Ah. I said my husband sat and he would design our house that we're going to build and design it on Minecraft.
Hey, you
Oh.
know, I don't know if he's took any heat for buying that sawmill and talking about building a house, but I got to tell you something. It can be done.
I'm going to do it.
I've got a little bit of experience at that.
Somebody
first
else is
one-
in there. Like I said, if they're not going to show us who they are,
If it's not somebody we know, we're not adding.
First house that I built, I had to add an extension onto my sawmill to make a few pieces that I needed that was longer. But it can sure be done with the setup he's bought. Save you a bunch of money. You'll figure out, kind of like I did, that you can make your paneling and other stuff that will save you even more money, because 4x8 sheets of anything is expensive.
So, Paul, what kind of farm do you run?
I actually live on a century farm.
okay.
It's been in my family for over 100 years.
Oh, wow.
We raise beef cattle. I used to raise contract chickens, but my contract kind of run out on me. They wanted me to spend another $250,000 just to keep growing chickens, so I let that go. But my family has always had cattle and always worked in the woods, and so those are the things I'm doing right now. I raise beef cattle. My family, together with my two boys and I, have somewhere around 100 head of mama cows.
Wow.
And then we also, my oldest son actually bought one of my sawmills from me, and he saws products out of oak wood at his place now. And me and another guy do just about all his logging. And so
W Farmers, man. You guys are amazing.
We will go to somebody else's place and cut their trees and buy the logs from them and sell them, and we can make okay, but it's dangerous work. That's just the deal. You go to work, you might not come home. You never know.
Mhm.
Or you lose a finger.
or a thumb.
Hey, get off my back.
Yeah, you losing fingers and thumbs over there? Oh,
That look normal? I used to be a 10, but now I'm a 9.
Oh man. Wait, hold on. Let me see it again one more time. Oh man, that's crazy.
He wasn't really
How'd you
just
lose
hiding
it? What'd you do? What happened?
I was working with a machine called an edger. It's just a big table saw, but it has in-feed and out-feed rollers and has 2 blades on it, so that you can run the boards through. That's the first ones that are cut off a log that have bark on the sides, and make the size boards you need. And it has a deal under it to where all the stuff that's junk, the sawdust and the bark and stuff that falls off from them, goes into a conveyor that took it outside. And that plugged up, and I didn't shut it off, and I was under it cleaning that out, holding that skirt up that made all that fall into that conveyor with this hand, and the saw blades running above me caught my glove and jerked my hand into the saw.
Oh,
And
man.
what it did is the saw actually hit my thumb, like right here, and severed it all the way up the bone.
Ooh.
And there were spots on the back of it that you could see where it had poked through the skin. But guys, it didn't hurt like I thought. I would have thought that'd have been a screaming pain that you wouldn't be
Ooh,
able to put
man.
up with or make you pass out or something.
You were edging. You were edging
In
too
the
hard,
corner.
man. You were edging too hard a bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it felt like. It felt like a paper cut that had sweat on it. It just really stung. But
Oh, that's terrible.
I'll
Paul, did
tell
you
you,
watch White Rock's video last week?
no.
Jason got a hold of the table saw.
Jesse
Or
knows
wasn't
what
the
I'm
table
talking
saw, the
about.
skill saw.
Mhm.
I wanted to tell him, be careful. He's going to look like Paul Case.
Yeah, you'll be a 9, Jason. Mm.
All right, I'm gonna have to leave you guys to it. I'm gonna have to leave you guys to it. It's nice talking to you guys. God
You too.
bless.
Thanks for coming in.
See
No
you
problem.
later.
You have a good night. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
I told the story of that to a guy that had been a neighbor of mine. I'd run into him over at Miami, and he goes to holding his crotch and bending over and moaning whenever I was telling him about it. And I'm like, what is your problem? That hurts you somehow? Oh,
goodness.
I'm like, it was my deal. I had to hold all that crap together in my hand till I got to the hospital.
Oh, gosh.
That was terrible. That was.
Yeah, at least that guy turned out to be pretty decent. The others, we had, was there 4 or 5 that tried to come in?
No, it was just the one other one in the
Oh, he
private.
kept doing it. She took the
No,
link down.
he's in the private chat
Oh.
introducing himself, but I already said we weren't gonna add anybody we didn't know.
Evelyn, I didn't know that, but the person can get by with a lot less than what they're born with, apparently. Evelyn says she's a 9 1/4.
I'm a 10.
I'm not.
I wouldn't brag about it. Accidents happen every day.
I got called to a different church in the middle of that. I used to pastor at Swartz Prairie. You know where that's at? South of Seneca, 3 miles, and then about 2.5 miles east on DD.
Oh, I do remember you telling me that. Yeah.
And I got called over to Commerce in the mix. And whenever that happened, I went and got me a new Bible because I have a habit of making a note. I try to make a note so I don't preach like always on the same scripture. I don't want to turn into that preacher that picks whatever scripture you want and then preaches a sermon on the people or the things that church people do that I don't like. You know, so I try to make sure not, and I got me a new Bible so I could start, you know, fresh. So, and I found one that would fit in the back pocket of my overalls, and we was at For All Bible. It was just before they closed, and the guy wants to put my name on it for me in gold on the front, you know. And so he said, "What name do you want on it?" And I said, "Nueve." He said, "Spell that," and I did, and he put it on there. And I used it till it wore off. Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
Tired.
It is kind of late, yeah. I'm not usually on this late.
I'm
We kept
normally
getting behind
asleep
on
by
watch
now.
hours, and Eric can only be on every other Saturday. So me and Jesse's like, you know what? Late Saturday night, we'll just go on and see what we can do.
Well, yeah, I got up this morning 4:30, and I sat here until it got daylight. Then I went out and did a video, and did a second video of
Awesome.
what my next project's going to be, or what I already did. And then I went out and jackhammered with a what the hell is it called? A hammer drill
Oh, goodness.
through 8 inches of friggin' concrete.
Ooh.
It's an old storm shelter that my parents had at their house, which is where I live now.
Cool.
And it was falling apart. It was full of crap. So we're just I'm tearing it out of the ground. And good Lord, that thing after 30 years, 40 years, it's still solid. You figured the concrete would deteriorate after a while.
Yeah.
No.
It was made to last.
Let me tell you. And the rebar they got in there, oh my goodness. That's crazy. But I put my first video out that I haven't done in like 10 months.
I hope I'm
But
not
yeah,
started on one
normally
of
I'm
them.
in bed. Do what?
I hope I'm not started on one of those dry spells. I haven't put out much this week.
Well, you better get after it, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't
You
that
put
I
out
was
more videos than I have.
Yeah, somebody doesn't do any very much.
well, I just watch people and not really did anything for 10 months, just letting stuff go by. Drama and stuff.
Right?
So now, after talking to my sister, that I call my sister, which everybody knows, which is Jan from Simply Jan Homestead.
We love Miss Jan.
Even
Yeah.
though she's a little crazy.
Wait a minute. Did you say a little? Have you ever met this woman in
Touche.
person?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Her
Yeah.
definition of little's not like down here,
Yeah.
somewhere in here.
I remember the first time I went to her house when I lived in Missouri. She didn't know I was going to show up, and then all of a sudden she goes back in and loose faucet comes out. Scared the living crap out of me. Thought she had her locked up. No, but I love
Hey,
those
here's
guys.
my latest project I'm working on. If I can get that up there where I can see it.
I need to get a hold of you about doing that kind of work because that's
Whoa.
Back up there.
that's
Can you
one
see
of
it now?
my favorite things to do.
I'm kind of behind because, like I said, it's temperamental to the weather.
Right, but that's what I've been
Hello,
wanting to get
Tony.
into. But I'm
Trying
going
to
to be
get back
getting
to
and
the chat.
doing something else a little different than normal on this channel.
Mhm.
Besides cooking, which everybody says I can't cook, and everybody loves my cooking. Well, Jan's actually upset with me that I haven't made my barbecue sauce because I normally make it every summer, the last couple summers, and she gets it. I haven't made none this year.
Uh-oh.
Well, I haven't had time. You figure I go
like
to work.
Said, it seems to be running short here lately.
Well, I get up at midnight every day
Ooh.
to be to work at 2 a.m. and I will get off between 2 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh.
I thought I had it bad.
Well, the funny part about that is that my shift is actually 4 a.m. to 12:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, so
That's
you get up way too early.
Eric gets up about 2:30 in the morning, so he clocks in at 5. And then 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I push it. I wake up at 4:10 a.m. Then I leave the house at 4:30 to get there at 4:45 and clock in at 5 o'clock.
She likes to push it.
I do.
But
I
you guys
wait
were
until the
talking-
last possible second. I don't want to be there. And then I clock out at 3 p.m.
That's as
I've got
long
it
as
worse than
Pineville the police officer doesn't catch you and give you a speeding ticket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've got it worse than that. I get up and drink coffee, and then I go out that door. I'm on the clock. The only trouble is, ain't nobody pays me according to no clock.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, you do get paid. You get paid and loved by God.
Oh yeah. And what do I do with this?
I don't know. Pray somebody else pays it.
You guys were talking about chickens a minute ago, and I used to deliver up until July
Hi,
1st
Janae.
baby chicks to the farms.
Yeah. What did you haul them on a semi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I work for a company,
I know
Here
shit
in
link
Texas.
again.
and they're cute as hell when they're about that big. And then I had to go cross train for the feed mill. The guy goes, "Go check out these chickens. These are what you put in here a few months ago." I opened that door and I swear that chicken was looking me dead in the eye. I said, hell no. Close them. Nope. They scare the crap out of me when they're bigger.
Well, whenever I first started growing chickens for Simmons in 1995, they delivered them on a school bus, and they would drive the school bus between the buildings because we brooded in the center 200 feet of our building, and they would run them stacks of those boxes of baby chicks in the buildings with a little two-wheeled dolly, and they'd have to use a bunch of their boxes and pieces of plywood they had to run their dolly loaded with those chicks out the back door of that bus and into the building, and then run down to the ends with them. And of course they were plastic boxes so that they stacked flat whenever you had them empty, and you could put like 3 times as many of them in a stack empty as what they was when they had birds in them. They'd have about 100 birds in every box.
That's the way where I work at. That's the way they do it. It's 100 birds per box. They're on a dolly, and they're 4 across, 2 deep, about 13 tall. And I hauled the loads that I did. I probably did 96,000 birds.
Yep,
And
that would be
one run.
That would be my whole farm full of birds. Simmons wound up getting them a couple of those trailers that carried the piggyback forklift on the back, and they could use those, and they carried them in the ends.
He's got tape.
Yeah.
Well, after 17 years of driving an 18-wheeler, I'm like, I'm done. I just don't want to do it anymore. So now
I've been out of the chicken business as longer than what I was in it now.
70%.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But now, instead of hauling those birds around, I just fix the trucks and the what they call moffats and the trailers. I switched over to be a diesel mechanic instead of a truck driver.
Yeah. They had 2 of them. One of them was called the Smith Way, and I can't remember what they called the other one. The Smith Way actually cooled too.
Yeah.
That was the one that I was driving. Matter of fact, next year I'm going to, I think it's, where the hell are they? Tennessee? No. North Carolina? I think that's where Smithway's company is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to go out there for a week and learn how to work on the generators.
Yeah.
We have 5 of them that we've actually taken the generators out of one to put into another one. Keep it running.
Yeah.
And it does cool and heat.
The other one they had a diesel heater in it, and they would keep the birds warm if it was cold, but they only moved air. And they didn't have that. Smithway deal had a swamp cooler set up on it, the one that Simmons had, but that's been years ago. I think they got rid of all the buses. I haven't seen any of those
Yeah, I
buses.
don't think they have the buses anymore.
But they might as well have, because every set of those buildings had a big dip in between the buildings for drainage, and they was masters at getting them buses hung up because they'd try to get them straight crossways between the buildings, and you can't do it because they got too much overhang in the back axle. And they'd be dragging their muffler off, and their bumper'd fall off, and all kinds of stuff. But we had some guys that would almost fight over who got to bring birds to us because we'd always make sure we had lots of help.
There's somebody waiting in the basement.
Them little boogers out. And,
We have this tiny couple, and
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, y'all.
Faces we know after those others that tried to pop in. We was like, I don't know about this.
hey, Tony,
oh, happy camper.
Hey, I'm a happy camper, y'all. It's good to see y'all sweethearts up here. That's sweet Tina. And look at that sweet little Jessie. I love her voice.
Little Jessie.
I love her voice, y'all. She is the cutest. And then Paul, he is awesome. He is totally wonderful, y'all. Y'all go check out Paul's channel.
He's not sweet
And
little Paul.
yeah, and Whistle Stop Homestead. First time I'm meeting Whistle Stop Homestead. It's good to meet you. And here is our wonderful Tony, Angie, sweetheart. He's up here. And I always love to see him with the wardrobe because when I see that wardrobe, y'all, it reminds me of that story I read called The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis.
Oh,
And
you're
I
talking
was,
about that wardrobe that's still there?
yeah,
Well,
totally.
we're
Yes.
gonna keep it clean tonight.
I
I
love
thought
that.
she was going to the Speedo thing.
No. This is about This is a faith-based writer called C.S. Lewis, and many of you might know his books or his movie. And it's when they step into the wardrobe, the children, they go into the world of Narnia, which is a real city in Italy, Tony, and because that wardrobe really reminds me of. I love that. That's awesome.
Hey, Tony, how's it going?
Oh, we lost Whistle Stop.
Can't hear you.
He's on
Tony?
here. What? My
Oh,
tablet must be
he
behind.
has the mute on.
It doesn't show that it's on, but I can't hear you.
I can't hear him yet.
You're going to have to type in the comments.
Welcome back.
I don't know. I hit the wrong button.
There you
I should say we
go.
lost him.
All right.
I'm not paying very good attention.
I can't hear Tony at all.
I can't either. And he gave us the one. We're number one. We're number one. You
Hey,
see?
at least it was that finger.
We're number one. At least, yeah.
He'll come back out and come back in.
Hippie number one or something.
And he said, "Thank God he's muted."
Wow, Angie.
Remember, we gotta be quiet. Oh, Dad's sleeping.
Oops.
Woo, woo. Might not be a great place to stay in that cabin in the woods tonight.
Angie. I love how Dale does. Dale and Jesse. I was listening to Lazy Days Ahead tonight, but I couldn't be in the chat because I was driving my mama. And yeah, they were talking about Miss Lisa's beautiful recipe with the twisted noodle. And Jesse got on there, if y'all seen the video. Now, I usually watch y'all's videos first, and then I'll go back and I'll comment after. But I'm always watching everything first, the videos, because I love to get that watch hours in. But he was so sweet. If y'all seen him on that video.
I actually didn't watch them tonight. We was over watching Piggy.
Yeah.
We got somebody popping again. Maybe it's Tony coming back.
Yeah, he probably is. Yeah.
Back
Can
from the
you hear
basement.
me now?
I hear you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yay, good.
Hey, I
job.
got a
Y'all have a
question.
great night. We'll talk to you later.
Is that all you had to say?
I have a question. What is going up with YouTube?
About the verticals?
No, all of a sudden, I have a video that I did 10 months ago that almost hit 5K.
Oh wow!
Awesome. Congratulations.
Another, thank you. Another video that's over 1.3K. And I went from, in 1 week, went from 1,510 to 2,370.
Well, that's awesome. Whatever you got going on, send it our way.
I just put my first video out today in 10 months.
That's awesome. This must have been an awesome video. They went back and watched the other stuff.
I think
I've
it's
only
the
got
incredibly.
154 views.
I think it's got to be hanging out with the incredibly awesome homestead community here on YouTube that does that.
I think you're right, Paul.
It's the first live stream I've been on in 10 months. Because normally if I'm in a live stream, so is Tony. And Tony hasn't seen me in a live stream.
Yeah, I haven't seen in a while.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
Your wife's dissing you really bad on the comment.
I'm used to it.
Well, if
It's
you want,
all day long, folks.
All day, every day.
You get a break when she goes to
all
work.
night long.
I get a break when she falls asleep on a couch.
Oh, she's a sweet. Let me tell you, I seen her get down and get groovy and boogie. She can dance.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
can
Miss
dance.
Night Joe.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh, here she
Talking
comes
about
now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Angie.
Here we go.
Give it to him, Angie.
Now,
Paul?
the best part of that channel just walked in the room.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. And I love her. Look at that face, Tony. She's so sweet.
Angie, I think you're wrong.
Y'all
What?
kiss makeup.
Chickens would be way easier to take care of because, for the most part, they don't talk back, at least not in my language.
Oh, look how sweet though. I love that. She has the most beautiful cheekbones, Angie does. And look, her hair looks good too.
I was going to
Hers-
say, yeah, taking care of the patients is probably worse than taking care of inmates because I don't have to be nice to them.
Right?
Yeah.
You probably at least got to have somewhat be nice to them a little bit, but yeah,
We have to smile.
I tell her when she's at work, she'll text, "Hey, I'm here," and I'll say, "Thank you. Have a great day. Play nice and smile with everybody." Every day I tell the same thing. She goes, "Nope."
See, that's what I love about my shift that I ended up creating is I don't have to deal with nobody until about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
there's days I pull in the parking lot and they're standing in the parking lot waiting on me. It's like, come on, really? It's like I can't do anything till I get my computer logged in, so I don't know why you're here so early. Well, we wanted to be first.
You want to get a chair?
Just be the best. But whatever you're all doing every day, you be the best you can be because let your light shine through because the world is already a harsh place and it's not easy being human every day. But y'all, you make the difference, and I want to tell y'all and encourage y'all to do that. And we can do it, and that's how we can have a better humanity.
Yep.
You're right, Jenny. But here's the thing: I've got to get more sleep because I'm really tired. So I have to deal with too many people tomorrow. It might not be good for them or me. So I better get off here and get me some sleep. First, now though,
I
before I go,
Wait a minute, before you hit the button, bye.
heard that.
before I go, I gotta
Story.
tell a story.
He's got
Here we
a
go.
story.
All right.
Yes.
So there
Yes.
was this guy I met the other day, and I don't get it with names. Can't we just have normal names?
Peter Pan.
This guy's name, he said, was Jathan, not
Oh.
Jason, but Jathan, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Now I have to learn something new, and I'm bad with names, y'all. If Ed hadn't told us his name, I wouldn't be able to remember his name. So, but sometimes I school myself, and I just have to say that person's name several times in front of him. So I look at him and I say, "Hi, Jathan. It's good to meet you, Jathan. I hope you're having a great day today, Jathan." And he looks at me and he says, "Are you being serious?"
There he goes. I knew he'd do it. He's gone.
And that was in
Classic call.
the classic. And that was like an almost Elmer Fudd voice too. Elmer Fudd.
Yep.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say your phone may go.
Oh, he'll be in the chat.
Yeah.
Probably.
We got the grandkids this weekend, and they just went to bed a little while ago. So
Uh-oh.
we haven't been up with no lives at all, except for one or two really quick. We'd say hi, and then we were done.
I was gonna say I went over to Piggy's for a little bit and then I was watching. I got a new canner that I'm trying to learn, and yeah, So I thought I would watch some videos on it. We're gonna try it out tomorrow.
Pressure canner?
Chicken.
Uh-huh.
What kind is it? That's
What
cool.
is it?
New, I don't know.
New
New
wave?
wave. Something fancy.
It's a pressure canner,
Uh-huh.
air fryer, and grill all in one. Well, I just wanted
Really?
for the pressure cooker. So.
Really? Well, I've never seen something like that.
I got
That's
something like that.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I hope it works.
You're okay.
Mine does searing. It's a warmer.
Mhm.
It's a pressure cooker. It's just a regular freaking cooker.
Uh-huh.
I love it because when I was on my 18-wheeler,
Yeah.
I'd just throw a
Mhm.
frozen steak inside it with some vegetables and be done in like 20 minutes.
Well, that's what we was thinking because Eric wanted chili tomorrow night for supper, and I thought, well, we'll make a really big pot of chili, and then we'll just can some. And then on nights when which my son usually is gone before we get off work, and it's just the three of us. Well, me and Jesse doesn't eat that much,
Mhm.
and if we make some, can up some pint jars and stuff, we just open them, warm them up, and supper's ready when we get home from work.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of making chili?
Yeah. Like I said, Eric wanted chili for supper tomorrow, so we thought we'd just make a big pot and then can some of it and see how that works.
That's awesome. And it all does everything at once, like air fryer, or is it?
Oh, I don't think it does it all at once, but you can do each different thing with it.
Right.
Or supposed to. I haven't used it yet.
That is so awesome. Like
Yeah.
one of those ninjas, I think it's called something like a. Is it more like a one of those Insta?
It's Instapot.
What,
Yeah.
yeah, Instapot. Is that what it's called?
But it says you can actually can with it. So like I said, we're gonna give it a shot.
Cool.
That's cool. I need to get some more recipes to do
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm hoping. I don't know if it's gonna work out right or not, but
Hey, you can
I'm hoping
always
I'll just can some chili, and like I said, that way it frees up freezer space. Put your jars on the shelf instead of filling the freezer up all the time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can always learn how to do it. You'll always improve. You'll get
Yeah.
nothing but better.
My mom used to can everything. She'd can
Yep.
deer meat, fish, you name it, she canned it.
Yep.
That's been so long ago, and I have never canned by myself without her, and so yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna give it a shot.
Hey, I did canning once,
Uh-huh.
4 years ago. Actually, it was the same week that I met Tony and Angie at the meetup 4 years ago. Is I did my barbecue sauce
Mm-hmm.
and it all.
How did
Yeah.
you make?
Fire.
Yeah, it was in Pryor, Oklahoma. What, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you make that? Do you do it naturally? I mean, you can make barbecue sauce from ketchup and mustard, right, y'all?
Ketchup and vinegar.
Or just ketchup, vinegar, and mustard? What's the exact ingredients you use?
Oh, I can't say that because I use a whole bunch of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere
It's a
from
secret recipe.
Night, James.
anywhere from
Night, James. Thanks for coming in.
Night, James.
Right, James?
Hey, good luck in your surgery.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll keep
I
you
put
in our
in-
prayers.
I put anything from garlic garlic pepper. You know what I meant. Powder
Mm-hmm.
to alcohol to sodas and
Uh-oh.
Don't take a bow wow.
hey, this year I think I'm going to do the Tennessee honey whiskey, a huge bottle of it
Mm-hmm.
into it. But I know some of you might drink, but the new Crown Royal they came out with,
Not me.
Hi, Bowie.
what do you mean not you?
Hey,
I was just gonna say. But look,
Hey,
I'm gonna
Bowie.
show you the box, not the bottle, but the box.
I've never seen that before.
I haven't seen that before.
Wow.
It's new.
Huh.
Well, here where I live,
Ooh,
at
blackberry.
yeah,
Ooh.
it's like phenomenal.
Huh.
It's
Is that,
almost as good as the peach.
is that an alcoholic beverage? Is that what
Oh,
that
yes,
is?
it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It,
okay.
Yes, it is.
yeah. If you don't,
Blackberry.
it will produce some hair all over your chest. You start drinking that stuff.
See, I shaved off my
I haven't drank
goatee
that yet.
yesterday, and I drank one drink of that, and look, it's all back.
Yep.
But then I got this other stuff. Oh, Bird Dog blackberry flavored whiskey. It's
Ooh.
okay. But this stuff right here, this is really good stuff.
Okay.
It's
Chocolate. Oh, yeah.
marshmallow chocolate whiskey.
They had a I know somebody
Oh.
had some of that stuff there. They were giving little shots of
I
it.
don't know. I can't drink any of that. I'll be
Yeah.
sick.
Ooh.
Oof.
It's good. But if you take Dr. Pepper and you add it with the Crown Royal, it's really freaking good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Angie,
Bowen.
I got something you can drink.
What? The beer?
No,
No, she won't touch that.
No, no way. I'll be sick.
you won't be sick because it doesn't even taste like alcohol.
It'll sneak up on me.
That it will.
Did you see what Bowen said?
Yeah.
Miss Tina hasn't noticed I went missing.
Aw, he's so cute. We see you, Bowen. Hey.
We see you. Wait, hi. Got you.
I got
Hey,
your link
Bowen.
here. I'm going to drop his link. He's the sweetest.
I
Come
just
on
saw
up, bro.
Bowen yesterday.
I hear
Yeah, Bowen's a good guy. I really enjoyed talking to him.
harmony.
Yeah.
I never got to talk to him, but I've seen him in a lot of lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, he is in a lot of lives, and he is in a lot of lives.
hmm
Thunderstick, that's his name.
Wish he was closer where we can meet him. I mean,
Right.
No, we wish everyone was like on the same street. It would all
yeah.
be fun. And that's like
Well,
that in real life.
I can say I officially have met Tony
Hey,
and
we're almost
Angie
at 2 hours.
Yeah.
twice.
A
We're
couple
crazy,
times.
ain't we?
He's
Mhm.
crazy. I
Hey,
ain't.
people,
Oh,
you guys
we've met.
see Angie sitting there all innocent and all that?
I'm innocent.
She's got you fooled.
I believe you, Angie.
Angie is the life of the party, and I see she is so sweet. Look at those high cheekbones, y'all.
Hello, Bowen.
What's up?
Hey,
There he
Bowen.
is. Hey, Bowen.
Here he is.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, yay!
Doing alright.
Yay! Woohoo!
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
Doing
How are
pretty good.
you?
I'm
Hanging
good.
in there.
I just checked my
Mhm.
notifications and realized you was live.
All right.
I was like, man, I missed a whole hour of shenanigans. But I see we're on the other StreamYard tonight, not the other deal.
We don't know how to work the other deal yet.
Yeah. Eric just set this quick up for us before he went to bed, and then Jesse had to finish it before we went on.
Yeah. We almost missed it.
There you go. You out there?
Hi, Evelyn.
I think we got some videos coming out next week. What about y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing.
I have I've got several.
Nice.
I broke our fiber optic with the tractor. I stabbed it.
I heard.
Dumbass.
It took 4 days to come out and fix it. So in that
Johnny said he didn't
No,
know where it
Evelyn, you're
was.
not. And I
Yeah.
also, just so I get this straight before I get slaughtered by a certain female off here, Evelyn, hello, and yes, I have met you too. And you're a very sweet woman.
Yeah, Evelyn's a doll.
She
Yeah.
scared the crap out of me one time at a meetup, though. Walked up behind me
Oh, he's redeemed himself.
Well, I don't know. He said Miss Jan, she's just as sweet as she can be. And he said she was crazy.
She is crazy.
Jen,
Crazy.
She is.
We love her, though. We wouldn't have her any other way.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that Bowen? He can cook. If
Of
y'all
course.
see Bowen, he could lay down and cook real good on the barbecue too.
Yeah.
I've seen the barbecue ones.
He's a man of many trades.
It's not true. It's not true.
But
It is true.
He's humble. He's humble. He's humble. Here's the news.
Yep. I've never
Yeah,
been a
no.
great cook.
You like that? She's
Liar.
I don't. No.
I think you're a great cook,
Yeah.
Mom.
I just passed it down to you. I don't have to cook now.
Yeah, I have to cook.
there you go. Smart.
Right. She gets home from work before I do.
Like an hour, 30 minutes before you do.
So time to have supper ready.
You don't got supper ready yet?
We already did supper.
Okay,
No,
well,
I
I'm
mean,
talking
when
about-
she gets off an hour and a half earlier than I do, it's time to have supper ready before we get home.
yeah.
So are
What did
you?
y'all have?
Do what?
I just said, what did y'all have for supper?
We had lasagna.
Yeah, we just popped it in the oven, called it a day. Had lasagna. We
Okay.
cheated.
That sounds
Nice.
good, y'all.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I had
Pre-made
leftovers.
frozen lasagna. 10 out of 10.
You didn't have to say the pre-made part. You just said we had lasagna.
I have no shame. I'm lazy. I didn't feel like cooking.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't let people know I could cook. That was where I messed up.
I did that eggplant lasagna a couple weeks ago. I did a video, and that
watched
came
that
out
one.
good.
It was good, yes.
She doesn't
was
like
good.
eggplant, and she says you can make it again.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't think I've ever ate eggplant, but that looked good.
It was good.
I smoked a brisket last week.
Well, that sounds
I didn't see last week's, but
Ooh.
you did one like a few weeks ago, also, I believe.
No, it was Sunday. Last Sunday.
No, I didn't have internet. My internet's been dead. So, like maybe a few weeks ago, you smoked a brisket. At least I seen the video of it.
Yeah, you saw the short of it because you commented.
Okay, all right,
Get your stuff together, would
babe.
ya?
I slept since then.
Tony
I'm going to
Sliver.
do chicken breast tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to figure. I probably have, 500 pounds of pecan wood sitting in my yard.
Yep.
Might as well
Come and
use
get
some
that
of
if it
it.
wasn't so far to drive.
Do what?
I said I'd come and get some of that if it wasn't so far to drive.
Well,
You-
are you in
Jeez.
Oklahoma or Missouri?
Missouri.
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 Well, it depends on
Missouri.
what part of Missouri you're in.
I
What
thought you
part
were
of
in.
Oklahoma you in? Because I'm only about 15 miles from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a ways away.
You're in Texas, Ed?
Yeah, I thought you were in Oklahoma.
Well, like I said, I'm in the extreme southwest corner
Yeah.
of Missouri.
If they had
Oh,
to throw a rock and hit Oklahoma.
Right.
Okay.
And
I
Arkansas.
know, like, just a tin killer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6-hour drive from there.
Right.
Oh, I think it was just two hours or so for us.
Yeah, if you were closer, I would let you have as much as this wood as you wanted. Trust me. Like, I have 11 more pieces that I can't figure out how I'm going to move or cut them up.
Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
And I have one person that wants to make a floating shelf for their fireplace, the mantle,
That sounds pretty.
out of this pecan wood, and I'll give them the log. They just got to have someone to cut it.
Right.
And
Right.
come and get it.
That sounds really pretty.
Hey, we know somebody will cut one up for him. Randy Ridge.
Randy Ridge.
He has a mill.
You know
Yeah.
what? I wish
Yeah,
they
we've only
actually
gotten
did
the
live
one log
closer.
cut on it so far.
I wish they did live closer and they had a big trailer because I'd give them all 11 pieces just to get them out of my yard.
That'd be awesome.
Well, it was an entire tree
Yeah.
that
Wow.
my
It's huge.
neighbor, it fell down on my neighbor's house,
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
and
Oh.
that
I
tree's
do
over.
remember you having a video, something about pecan and cutting it up.
Yeah,
It's been quite a while back, hasn't it?
yeah. Well, you can go. You can see the video I did today, and you'll
Mhm.
see the pile that I have of wood that I still need to split.
So
Yeah.
they make. Do they make good wood chip
It's for barbecuing.
I was
barbecue?
gonna say, yeah, I bet that'd be
Smoker.
good in the smoker or anything.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have that
Tony, I'd even give you
over
a
here.
bunch of it if you could get it.
They're just
I don't
Yeah.
care about selling it or anything like that. I took the tree because it's my neighbor and it was on his house,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm back.
they piled it up in my driveway
Yeah.
almost a year ago.
Jesse's
Oh,
back.
no.
I had to
Welcome
go
back,
yell at the
Jesse,
dogs.
everybody. Oh.
Yeah, the dogs are not fans of their new dog houses.
Oh,
I heard that.
And we
I
have
was
one that's an
wondering.
escape artist. He can get out of his collar and off the leash. And
No matter
Uh,
how tight the collar is, he gets out of it. Like it's no
It's
big deal.
like Houdini.
Really.
That
we're
ain't
gonna go
good.
tomorrow and see about harnesses.
Because if I can't make his collar any tighter because his neck's so fat.
Just let them free. That when you let the animals know, if you
It's deer season.
Yeah, it's deer
Yeah.
season. We can't let him go.
Oh, that's
They like to
right.
run deer.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were going to say something a second ago. What were you going to say?
I don't remember now.
You sound like me.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was curious about the dog houses. I
Mm-hmm.
watched your video. Where did y'all find the what are those wagon wheels?
The houses.
The wagon wheels.
Oh, the
Wagon
wagon
wheels.
wheels. Those were actually my granddad's, which, yeah, they're probably 100, 150 years old.
Oh wow.
Those are.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know how old they were. Which, like I said, my granddad would have been 124 come he'd be 125 come January. So, yeah, it's been a little while.
Tina, when was his birth month and the day?
His birth month?
Yeah, which month?
January.
Uh-huh. And what year was he born? 1918?
1900.
1900 exactly? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
And my son, let's see, my dad was born on my granddad's birthday. And then my son was due that day in 2000. I did everything I could to go into labor and have that kid that day because they would have been
Didn't work.
exactly 100 years apart. And yeah, he was rather stubborn. And a week later,
Bowen, when you brought up wagon wheels, I didn't see your wagon wheels. Maybe
No
I did.
theirs. No theirs.
Yeah, Tina's wagon wheel.
yeah, that's what the dogs are clipped onto them, which we're going to get lag bolts to put them on the houses tomorrow so they don't have to have those. But yeah, they're like 100 pounds a piece. And
How old are they again? 100 and what years old?
well, I'm sure they're 100 and something because, like I said, they were my granddad's.
Wow.
Are they cast iron?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, they're cast
Yeah.
iron.
I actually have two smaller ones that we use for craft shows. Instead of taking concrete blocks, we tie them on. And I get people that come up to the booth just to talk about the wagon wheels.
They're probably, I bet you there's something to do with like mining maybe or something like that.
I'm not sure what they were, but yeah, they were good solid, which we had there was a
Yeah, it would make
horse-drawn
sense.
road grader that we had out here.
You know, I said wagon wheels, but Tony's right. They're probably like wheels that had a belt.
Yeah, they're about that wide. I mean, they weren't. Which I've got some smaller wagons that are actual wagon wheels, but yeah, those are big wide ones. I won't know. I don't know what they would have been used for.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
They have a
beautiful.
road on it.
Well, Tony knows his heavy equipment.
They're
Right?
way older than Tony is.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Thank God. Whew.
But yeah, there's the big set which are out there, and then I've got the two smaller ones, but they're about the same width and everything. So I wonder if they went together, but I don't know.
You know, back then, maybe even like workshops that they made these massive tables that would haul heavy things across the shops that had big wide wheels. I was thinking if it was mining, it would be like on a track. It would have a groove or a notch in it. So maybe those were like for a massive factory that would they roll around these big carts with a handle.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking I got to look at them again.
Yeah.
And
I
see what they
know
look
there
like.
he dealt with a lot of horse-drawn stuff. My dad said that he did. He was just your basic farmer, but everybody brought horses and mules and stuff for him to train,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all he did. And I guess my dad dealt with that so much he hated horses, and we never had a horse.
Oh.
So
Well, they
yeah,
say, they always say, don't bring your wife home.
right.
Yeah.
You know what horse I always remember when I wasn't born during this era, but my grandmother used to play Mr. Ed. Remember that
Mr.
horse?
Ed.
Yeah.
Y'all, and my grandmother said, I asked her, I said, Grandma, how did they get Mr. Ed? He was up there in black and white, and you could see, the horse's mouth quivering and moving. And I used to crack up when I watched that stuff. And my
You
grandma,
know how they got his lips to move, don't you?
I heard
They
it
had
was
me.
I heard it was a carrot. They
Oh, I
put
heard it was
they
peanut
put
butter.
peanut butter.
That's what I heard.
No, I
Never
just started
know.
talking.
I heard something, but I can't say it on here.
Put that down.
What is that?
Oh, God.
They like,
Get that away. Get
what
that
is that?
away.
Oh, let me see it. Wait.
Oh,
There's Tony.
no.
It says, what's it say?
Tony.
Is it Friday yet? Look at him. It's Santa Claus. Santa on the
Tony
beach.
and his mankini.
Tony and his mankini.
That's what the dad was yelling.
Hey, at least
Angie likes that one.
it's not
I
even
bet
Thanksgiving
so.
yet, and people are putting up Christmas trees
Angie.
and all that crap.
Oh yeah. My son's already got his whole house decorated, everything already ready to turn on right now.
Oh goodness.
I'm waiting till after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I walked into Walmart to go in the lawn and garden area, and
Uh-huh.
all it was nothing but Christmas stuff. I'm like, did you guys forget we still got Thanksgiving to go?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
guys, I got to dip out. My phone's about to die. I
Oh,
forgot.
no.
Owen,
Night boat.
nice to see you again, sir.
Nice to see you,
Yeah,
Bowen.
good night.
Yeah, nice to see Bowen.
See
We
you
love
around.
having you.
Take it easy.
Great deal, Joe.
All right.
Alright.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks for
bye.
coming in.
He's sweet.
I
Yeah.
was in Lowe's like a month ago. What?
Yeah.
We're bigified.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's I just look so good.
Yeah.
I was in Lowe's it was before Halloween, like a few weeks, and they had Christmas stuff out already. I'm like, dude, Halloween's not even here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
you-
they just said.
They
Pretty
said
soon they're
these
just gonna
kids-
have it out all year.
yeah.
Halloween is better than Christmas.
Jesse
Whatever.
likes Halloween.
I love Halloween.
I don't like Halloween anymore because I have to work all night.
That's your fault.
I was really tired this year on Halloween. I didn't have any help from the other officers, and yeah. So
Yeah.
We live far enough out in the boonies, we don't have to worry about kids coming by.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's a gate up front. You ain't coming on the property.
right.
Hey, something Bowen just said. He said, don't bring your work home.
I'm
Yeah.
here. Bowen's
Home.
here. Bowen's in chat now.
Right,
He's
but
just
you know
not
how
on
hard that is for me? I'm a
Mhm.
mechanic now. When your
Oh,
vehicle breaks down, what the hell you got to do? Call another
Mhm.
mechanic?
Right.
well, I have a question for you, Ed. Is uh, you know, I bring the car to the mechanic, right? And
Uh-huh.
I tell the mechanic fix the car, and do
Uh-huh.
this, and do the oil and all that. And when I get the car back, I I had to I drove actually more than 1,200 miles, I believe, about to get my mama's brother, my uncle David, passed away in April, and he was a master mechanic, a master machinist, chemical engineer, and he built Harley Davidson from the ground up. And he was in the military, but his dad died when my mom's father died when she was young. She was only 18. My mom lost her father when her dad was 18. And so my uncle was the main head of the house, and when he passed, um, I I had the obligation opportunity because he was a very dear uncle to me. And I remember him building those Harley Davidsons and those Norton and choppers. He had a motorcycle shop called H&D Engines. And when I drove up there, uh, on my way there, somehow one of my brakes, the front brakes, I don't know which ones, but I needed a brake job when I got back. And some sort of the rotors or something, I don't know. I brought it to the mechanic, right? When I got the vehicle back, he messed the sensors up, which are computerized on the vehicle, and all these lights came on. Uh, the sensors that are inside the rotors or whatever, and it's just a whole bunch of computerized things,
ABS.
ABS and all this stuff. I feel like violated because you give them X amount of dollars and say, here, fix the vehicle, and they give you the vehicle back, and I'm like, okay. And then you drive down the street maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and then here comes the lights on the panel. And I'm at the point,
There's a lot of
I don't have
mechanics
any.
that do that
I don't
just to
have
make more money.
I know that saddens me. I don't have car payments. I own my vehicles, and I don't have one. I have 5. But the other vehicles are just sitting there because I cannot find a worthy mechanic to make these vehicles. Are some of the top vehicles, and they're my dream cars. Like when I was little, I always loved to get a Volvo, right? They were my very favorite. And I have the Volvos are just, I brought them, like, they gave me the best mechanic possible to bring them to, and I brought them there, and they stole my subwoofers out. I had Volvo V70, and they stole the woofers out of it. They took it on a joyride, quote unquote. And when I got it back, everything was scraping, and it was a horrible experience. And then I tried to bring it to the next recommendation, and the same thing. I can't find any decent mechanics, and I don't want to give up on it because I love classic cars. I don't want to have a brand new one. Um, Sometimes I think, yeah, maybe I should do that, but there's something about I'm sentimental about it, and you know, you have these cars, and they're very good engines. I mean, German engineering is some of the and Swedish and German and American cars. Those are my favorite. I just wish I can find a great mechanic to. I would love to. I mean, they said that doing mechanics is not hard. It's just um, changing out things, and I don't know. I just wish
Okay.
it was. I wish I can do that. That's
If
my dream.
being a mechanic was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I drove a truck for 17 years, an 18-wheeler for 17 years, and decided to switch professions and go into diesel mechanics.
Uh-huh.
And trust me, I learn stuff every day, and I have I have a lot of expensive tools now that I've never had before, and I'm learning every freaking day. It's not easy, especially on the newer vehicles. Forget it. I will never work on a brand new vehicle.
I was just going to ask you that. Now they're making these vehicles where the mechanics that were trained years ago don't have a clue of what's going on with all this new computerized stuff.
Yep. Like I've got a 99 Ford F350.
Mhm.
I've got to replace the head on it. I literally had a mechanic tell me it was going to cost me over $17,000 to do it.
What kind of motor?
The V10.
2 hours, 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah,
You're gonna set a record.
Yeah, but see, when I told him, I go, look, I know for a fact I can get another head for it for like $300.
What happened to the head?
The spark plugs keep blowing out of them.
No, they make a kit. They have a.
I can't use the kit because the kit's already been put in this one.
Oh.
So it has to have
They
a new
did it
head.
wrong.
Exactly.
What eat your damn popcorn?
That's mine.
And
I'm not sharing.
when he tried to tell me it was going to cost me $17,000 to fix it, I
What
looked at him.
in
I
the
go,
world?
"You're an idiot." He
Yeah.
goes, what do you mean by that? I've been doing mechanic work for 45 years. I said, you mean 45 days? There ain't no way you could have been doing it for 45 years and try to charge someone that much money when you're trying to charge another mechanic that price. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Do you think that he wants to just take your vehicle and say, well, X amount of dollars? I mean, you can get a whole new vehicle for that price.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I'm going to spill the beans a little bit on the not next video, the video after that.
Yeah.
I was given another vehicle. A tow truck pulls up in my yard or out in front of my house and goes, where do you want me to put this thing? I'm like, what are you talking about? I was told to bring it here. And I have an S10, a 92 S10 pickup truck sitting in my yard.
92 S10. Is that a Ford?
No.
No.
It's a Chevy.
Or Chevy?
It's a Chevrolet.
Yeah, because Ford usually F-150, F-250, F-350.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so is Dodge.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I was given another vehicle and they don't know why it won't start. So I got to figure that out.
There's so many it's the real simple engines are the ones, for example, like I have the 240 Volvo and it has ski racks on top. It's the ones that sometimes they race them in the snow or wherever. That's a 4-cylinder, and if the belt breaks on it, you won't blow your engine. You just pull the belt off and you just pop a new belt on. But you can't do that with the newer vehicles because if your belt breaks, right, Tony, you'll bend the valves. How does that work?
Well, let's just go back. All right, belts really are not a thing anymore. Now they're timing chains.
That's what it is. Timing belt or something.
The older days, I did have belts, and I'm going to say if you go like in the 80s and 90s, or maybe the 90s and 2000s, some of the imports when it broke a belt, it would bend valves, and so it that was back then that would happen. But these days, the newer ones, they don't do that. My son's he works on every car make. He works in a used car lot. He's the main guy that does all the engine work for all of them, and they don't bend valves on anything like that. But it's funny if you work in a pickup. He sends me pictures of these trucks that he's working on, where you literally have to pick the cab off to be able to work on the engine. and he's working like it could be a Chevrolet or a Ford or Dodge. You're looking at 30 to 40 hours labor time. Well, labor right now on heavy line is about $200 an hour. How can somebody pay $200 an hour at 30 to 40 hours in labor plus the engine? I mean, it's crazy what he works on now.
Mm-hmm.
The timing belt thing, I don't know what year are you talking about?
A 1992 Volvo 240 sedan, and they don't make the excuse me, a 1993. I'm sorry, they don't make them anymore. These vehicles, and they're. I always wanted to collect them like Jay Leno. He has this wonderful collection of vehicles. Like his collection, like I'm fascinated by all this stuff because I had 8 uncles and all they did was build Harleys and pull engines out and put their hands in Chevys and Fords, and that's what they did. So I kind of like a tomboy in a way.
Right.
And mostly I just, and I loved them, and my uncles were always very good to me and protectors. And I remember my Uncle Dave. I was hungry one day. My mom brought me to his shop, and he only had 1 apple left in his refrigerator. And, as a new business owner, monies were tight for him at that time. And he offered me his last apple. He knew I was a little kid. I was hungry, and I really wanted his apple, and he gave it to me. And I that's something I will never forget that he did. And
Right.
I always reminded him about that story. And so when I go to Bike Week and Biketoberfest, which happens at over in Daytona Beach, my grandmother always had condo at the beach, and she and I would go in October during Biketoberfest religiously all the time. And she chose that Biketoberfest week because she always used to feed and cook for the bikers. It's her way of giving back, and that's what she did. And I made sure that I was there with her as much as I could be. But I do that. And this Biketoberfest is in October, but then Bike Week is in February, March, depending.
Right.
And this was this bike week, not Biketoberfest, but the real Bike Week was this 6 months ago, and anyway, I went there because it was a music event. I forgot it was Bike Week, and it's like my uncle's spirit was leading me there, and I had no idea he was in the hospital at this time. When I got back from the musical event and all that, my mama told me that he was in the hospital for pneumonia and complications because he had that jab thing that was 4 years ago, and I asked him not to get it, but the lady with him insisted, oh no, he's a quadriplegic, he needs to get that. And he said, I'll never get another one, because as soon as he had that, he started getting complications with it. And he was in and out of the VA for the last 3.5 years.
Right.
But I called him from the beach and I said, Uncle Dave, this is Jenny. Where are you? He didn't answer his cell phone or his house phone. I thought that was odd. And I took pictures for him, as many as I could, and it was a miracle because the Clydesdale horses were there. And it's very rare that you catch them. And I happened to be there the day they showed up. They were right next to the stage, the stage of the it was a Eddie Van Halen tribute band. And so the music event, and the Clydesdales were next to the stage, and they stopped playing. All the fellas stopped playing their guitars, and they said, let's just have a few moments for the horses. And I was able to take some video footage and show my uncle back in the hospital via the mobile phones, and that helped him recover. And that took his head right out of the hospital. And within a few days, they sent him home. I was like, yes. And I spoke with him and encouraged him and cheered him up. And being positive really helps. But then again, when he got back to the house, they didn't have the care he needed. And he went back into a home. So.
Right.
Yeah. So it's so I encourage that, just find these little sweet moments that you can throughout the day. Like it's already enough to be a human being, but if we can encourage and inspire, find
Hey.
those moments.
Janae, don't say the town or anything, but where
Yeah.
you live at is the letter M, correct? Or close
Not too far. Yeah,
Okay,
not
okay.
too far. Yeah.
Okay. You are from where you're at, you're probably I can't remember it now, but I would go 45 minutes to an hour north of where my mom lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Yeah.
just down there this past summer in July, I think. No, August.
Oh, August. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's awesome. Your mom and also Trey's mom is up in the upper part of the state too.
Okay.
Upper part. And actually, I want to do a pop-up live. I usually try to do them sporadically, but I want to do it because someone special's birthday tomorrow, and I just want to do a pop-up for that special day. So that's what I'm going to do.
I seen you guys were talking a second ago. You're asking questions about dates and just different things. And I'm going to suggest that I'm just telling you from experience, don't give out years, months, names of anybody's birthdays or
Right.
anything. And I'm just going to say because we've been scammed bad. We got hit really bad with the business and everything. We survived it. We did good. Now,
Okay.
now this happened to us, and we don't do nothing online.
Okay.
Don't do it. Somehow or another, they got her credit card, which is our only credit card we own, and
Oh my
a
goodness.
bunch of purchases were being made that were canceled because of protection that what we have. So it can happen to anybody. Don't give out. You don't give out dates. You don't give out years. You don't give out
Yeah.
nothing. I mean,
Right. Okay.
period. I mean, even if someone has deceased, they can try to find the identity of that particular person.
Oh.
These days, you have to be 100%.
I want to
safe.
make you the honorary mod father junior, because we have Jesse, Lazy Days Ahead. He's the mod father. But I know
Junior.
you're watching all of our backs. So that's awesome.
Well,
we've
we've just learned. We learned completely.
Yep.
We do
I feel
nothing
like,
online. I mean, we do nothing. I mean, that's just the way we are. And
I'm old fashioned that way in the sense, but I understand the vulnerability, and I do feel that as well. And I appreciate you reminding us, to be aware of that. Thank you so much, Tony. I
That's
appreciate
why.
that.
Also, that's why you don't tell anybody in a live stream or even on your channel exactly where you live.
exactly. No,
And you know what? I've got asked those questions. Actually, I had when one of my lives, I got asked those questions, and I didn't want to be rude about it, but I just didn't want to. I don't
just
want
say
to
you're in the
exaggerate.
state of
Yeah.
Florida, Ohio.
I'm in a state of bliss. I'm in a state of bliss. I'll just say that.
Yep.
There's only one person on YouTube, maybe two, that
Mhm.
know exactly where I live.
I don't even know,
Yeah.
but I know where. I mean, I know state, but that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
But Jan and Mountain Grandma, because I won on both of their channels. Oh, and
Right.
Jesse and Lisa, it knows exactly where I live. When people ask me, all I tell them is Texas.
Yeah, we don't say nothing. It's
That's why the
crazy.
guy
It's-
that popped in earlier that we didn't know who he was it something Lionhearted?
Michael Lionheart.
Michael
And,
Lionheart.
yeah, he's like, well, where are you from? And we're like, we're in the center of the country.
The center
Yeah.
of the universe.
Yeah, if they don't like that, too bad.
Yeah, we had Jesse took the chat or the link down for a little bit because we had several popping in and they were not good.
They were not nice. They
Yeah.
were not nice at all. The look on your daughter's face, though, when that one guy came in after
Ugh.
Michael and started saying all that stuff, her
Uh-huh.
face just like, her eyes got about yay big around,
Yeah.
her mouth dropped open.
Oh, that's people's careers. Even if it's not somebody saying it themselves, YouTube, they're done.
Yep.
Everyone, we didn't have our identity. And whoa. Okay, you're talking about identity. We're going to bring up something really quick. My youngest son, my grandkids are here. It's his kids. He just built a new home 5 years ago. Anyway, the banks went through it. They're talking to him, and they said, "Why do you have other account or your name up in Boston? No, New York or New Jersey. I can't remember what it was." And he's like, "What?"
Mhm.
Somebody has been using his identity since his birth, close to his birth date.
Wow.
Now we're talking, how old is he now? 37 years old? They've been gone from New York to, I think it's New Jersey. And all
That's
they
like
use all they using it for is for him to be able to, from what the police said, is to be able to stay in an apartment. He has not done nothing, broke the law. He has not used his identity for money. All it is to get into another apartment every time. That's it. They said they cannot do nothing to him, but they told him to file a deal with all three credit agencies, the police department, and mail service or something. I don't remember what it was. And that's the way it sits. His identity has been stolen. They have his social security, everything.
Oh,
But they're
goodness.
not using it that way. They're just using to live. So the only thing he can think of
But
is
what
got to
happens
be.
when they go to use it later?
Well, right now is that he is marked. His things, everything he has is covered. So if something
Good.
happens, yep, he gets notification to it. But
If you stole my identity, I would laugh because they'd be like, "Dan, take it back."
but
Heard that.
I never would thought that it would affect, because I'm very careful. She said a long time ago, she used to tell me, you know, she didn't even actually say it, but I knew she sensed that I was being over careful about everything. Just really was until it hit the business. And that's when it opened up her eyes. And like now, we have protections on every way around everything, houses to, everything. You can't play games with that because they will take it. They will grab it.
It's sad these days. You've got to do that. Back in when we were younger, which you're close to my age, Tony,
Right.
and you never had to worry about crap like that.
Nope.
Like living where I live now, 30, 40 years ago, could have left your doors unlocked, your keys in your vehicle,
Yep.
not worry about it.
I grew
Now
up
these
that
days,
way.
you got to have your alarm system set, security system set up, doors bolted 7 different ways.
Yep, we're alarmed. Our gate is alarmed. We get cameras at our gate.
People are stealing from the gate.
People,
And something else too, y'all didn't think about this. Those devices that y'all can buy, Alexa and all that stuff.
oh no.
And, no, I don't like to have it in the house. I wouldn't do it because first, there's a lot of weirdos out there that spy on cameras for little children's in the house. The name for those kind of people that do that, and they use those cameras to tap use them cameras to tap in to look in on little kids and all that in the homes, and then the little people, the children are hearing voices because they can actually speak to them through that stuff. And then the parents really don't see because they're not really all the time in the room, and the children don't understand where the voice is coming from that they are hearing, and they actually can see these children and hear them. So if you have little children, make sure that that's why the more classic, the better. Long time ago, and Abraham Lincoln built his log cabin, they didn't have all this stuff. So what would we do? We were talking about our friend Tony. What's our friends over there in rural second in command? Is that Jeff?
Say it again. Well,
Rural second.
His channel.
Oh yeah. Well, that's his that's his secret name. That's not his real name, but yes, it is Jeff.
Right. That's what we call him. Yeah, right. Well, rural second in command, and there's a lot of those things that we talk about in that community about all these different scenarios, because what happens, like if we don't have all these devices, right? We have to and we have to operate in a mannerism which is discreet, and also we're able to have these things here available when we need them. So in any hurricanes or in life situations or in prepper situations, it could be natural disasters or things like this, emergency situations. And we always try to stay ready. I believe that would be the best thing. But then we also don't need to stress out about it, because you don't want stress. So try to do your best.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Evelyn, I seen you comment about IRS. Exactly. We have a friend that used to always do online paying, and she would use her laptop, where her laptop had a camera on it. And she would always said she turned her laptop down so when it would wake up, this is Anita David, down so it wouldn't wake him up for the bright light. Okay. Mm-hmm. It also had a light on it so they would know when the camera's live. So she would do her stuff, whatever it was, and she would go to bed. And I don't know how this all works. I'm not computer smart that way, but she'd wake up in the middle of the night. Now her screen was never on, but the light was on to show that the camera's on. And she knew she turned it off. This happened like a few times. Not long after that, she got a thing. I can't remember if it was the police department called her. I think they said I think that's what happened. That they found her information on this particular person's computer, that he has been watching what she's been writing down for she would pay or write checks or whatever it was. You can't. I mean, this camera you're looking at is completely separate. It's not part of my computer.
Okay. It's
I don't have a camera that's hooked to the internet. It's hooked. It is now because I got it plugged in. When I'm done, it's unplugged. It's not part of my computer. I don't know.
Yeah,
crazy.
I agree with that.
Eric's got all of his stuff set up to his watch, where they can go and. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of my bank cards hooked to my phone, my watch, my anything.
Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't either.
I wouldn't do it either.
My three cameras I have, someone wants to hack into those, okay, you're gonna see my backyard, my side yard, and my front yard.
Right?
Mhm.
And then you're
That
gonna see a
yes,
9mm pointed at you
yeah.
if you're
Well,
too stupid to come on my property.
Hey,
And
you know
you know
what?
what's funny about that?
Mm-hmm.
A neighbor two doors down, got robbed. Someone went to his house in the middle of the night. They drove by here. They saw the camera light come on. They kept going. The neighbor down on the other side of me, they robbed them. They don't come to my house. Plus, they don't go to my next door neighbor because he used to be a warden for the
Mm-hmm.
prison systems here. He's got more guns than I think the sheriff's department does.
Yep.
And
My
our
That's what I
dad.
sheriff's
said.
department,
We live at the end of
Yeah.
the dead end road, and yeah, I've had the same neighbors for, well, my entire life. And they
Mm-hmm.
watch out for us. We watch out for them. Plus, we have 9 cameras in between the front yard, the backyard, the shop.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah,
See,
Mm,
with our
and they
sheriff's
know that I'm a
department here,
deputy. Everybody, so yeah, don't
well,
usually have to worry.
I know
And
you.
there's always somebody home. We work days. My son works nights, so he's home in the daytime. He may be asleep, but he's still here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I know you work for the popos, but
Mm-hmm.
our sheriff's department here, they are so slow that I'm still waiting for them to show up 5 months ago.
yeah.
I had
But
an issue
bump.
here 5 months ago, and they still haven't shown up.
I'd keep after him.
Mm-hmm.
I already
Yeah.
took care of the situation.
Well,
There you go.
My
See,
daddy has
that's
been.
the good thing about living in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can take care of situations yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Good
I got
old
tired of
South.
hiding the bodies anyways.
Hey, I've got a sign in front of my yard. It said, "What's it say? No trespassing. We're tired of hiding the bodies." Then I had one that said, "Own
We're
backhoe."
talking about something like this.
Like Paul Kent said,
It's
how
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we just
No
need Johnny to
trespassing.
come up.
We are tired of hiding the bodies.
Yeah, and I've got one that says have backhoe, have back. I used to have backhoe, have something else, and then make my day.
Yeah,
I took that one down.
that was given to me by O'Rourke's Littlefield
Really? Okay.
at the 10 Killer meetup.
Yeah,
He goes, you
yeah,
know what? You've been through enough crap. Here you go. Put this up on your house.
yeah. Yep. It's funny. We have gates and they're always shut. But if I know we're getting a delivery from UPS or FedEx, I'll always open up one of the gates. Anyway, the UPS guy, I know him. He knows he can come on in the property, no big deal. But the other people that show up, no, we don't. We prefer not to go on your property with those signs. We don't need to mess with that. So they stay out by the road, which is way out by the road. UPS, he'll drive all the way up here and deliver it, and we'll talk and whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
Our
Yeah.
neighbors helped us with a letter on our mailbox because they didn't want to drive in. Remember that?
yeah, yes. One of our neighbors, he did something anyway. He was after it in the yard. He shot a deer with a bow and arrow. Anyway, it jumped on our property, and the gates were closed. He left the message on our gate. He didn't want to come past into our property, letting us know, hey, we shot a bow and arrow or whatever, and can we please come try to locate it on your property? He wouldn't dare come on our property. This is before he met us and we know who he is. And actually now we're very close to them.
Yeah.
Are
That
they
was-
nice neighbors? Are
Yeah,
they nice
they're-
neighbors?
Yeah. They're
Our,
super.
Important.
Our post office lady, when I get my like Amazon or something and it's
Mhm.
small, she delivers it. But she'll hear my dog bark and freak out and just throw the package because I can see her doing it on camera. Can you believe this sweet little thing right here scares the mail lady?
Mm-hmm.
Fart. I forgot your dog's name.
Gypsy,
A Chihuahua?
Yes, Gypsy.
rat
Look
terrier.
at
But
it.
look how big she is.
Gypsy. Beverly
She's not
Hills
that big.
Chihuahua movie. Oh.
She's not that big of a dog.
My 110-pound dog.
But you know what? She would
Neither
actually. Your husky that I love to death. Where is it? Where is she? We should help.
You're both sleeping on the floor behind us.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal them huskies.
She would literally go up and start playing with those big ass dogs because she thinks she's like the badass girl.
It's true.
Well, our 100-pound, he's about 100 pounds an hour over. Coda, he is the biggest wimp. He used to run and hide if he seen a squirrel.
He's
I
chicken.
love your dogs.
He's chicken, yeah.
You met Coda?
Yeah, at the at
You
Jan's
met
meetup.
Willow. You met Willow. Did you meet Coda?
What meetup? Last year?
Okay.
Yeah, when we were at Jan's meetup.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
You brought both of the dogs out.
Okay.
Yep.
And they
Yep.
all,
That's
like, gave me a bath.
Yeah. Coda, definitely, yes.
Yes, Willow. Oh, I'll never forget that. I was
Oh.
excited about meeting you two the very first time ever at the prior meetup. And I was just like, where the hell's the dog? Where's
Yeah.
Willow? I
Yeah.
didn't care about you guys at that moment.
Nobody did.
Nobody did. They would walk up to us and they go, "Hey, there's Willow," and they go to Willow to get us. No, but they're both sleeping. Actually, Willow just woke up and she heard me say her name.
I'm actually surprised I'm still awake.
Me too.
Me three.
It's 11
Here,
o'clock.
let me flip the camera up really quick.
Willow.
Hold on here.
I guess Willow.
There's
Yes,
Willow.
yes,
Sweet.
Hi, Willow.
Hey, Willow, you can say hi.
Willow. Willow. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
She's tired, Mom. Leave her alone.
Oh,
That dog is
Oh.
so freaking sweet.
Hey.
Yeah.
Willow is really good.
Good,
Hi,
Willow.
Willow.
Say hello.
She's kissing mommy. Look, she's kissing.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I
not
bet
having
you
it.
can say,
I
I
love
love
you.
you.
Tell him.
Who is Molly outside?
Molly's outside the door.
Oh,
How
you guys are good, Willow.
you gonna wake up the kids?
Oh. Coda, come here.
Coda, don't fire him up.
Coda.
No, don't fire him up. Kids.
I'm just gonna have.
Oh, here we go. Never mind.
Come here.
Here's Willow.
Come here,
You know
Coda.
what? I got to pet both of those dogs, and they are so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are.
Jesse got to play with them.
Yeah, they are. They won't.
Babies.
They
They're
will not
sweet.
harm nobody.
The sweetest. The sweetest.
But you come into my house. They're both full attention and growling. What do you
Oh
want?
yeah.
You know. That's what
Besides
Molly.
the
She's
dogs-
outside bellering like she's big and bad, which 75 pounds, but yeah, she thinks she's
Let's
a
put this
live
back.
dog.
Yeah.
My sister had one. It's kind of a mixture of a pit bull and a yellow lab, and she named her dog Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. And I thought I didn't know why at first, but it's the day they told her that when she was going through some stuff in the doctors. That's the day that she found out she was sick, so that's what she named the dog. She named him on that day, and she named him on the day the doctor told her. So she said that my dog's gonna be called Tuesday. And when I tell people that, they're like, "What? I never heard of a dog called Tuesday." I'm like, well, my sister Christy, well, without saying my, but yeah, my sister, she named her dog Tuesday. And he's
That's
the
one
most
of the male
sweetest.
pups outside, which I say pups. They're 75 to 80 pounds too, but
I tell
his
you,
name's
that
TK
dog.
because he was
TK?
born the night. He was the first one born, wasn't
I
he?
think so.
The night
Yeah.
before we went to 10 Killer. So she named him TK.
TK 10 Killer. Okay.
Well, with my
Yeah,
little dog,
TK.
I
And
named
then
her
the other
Gypsy.
two is Freddie and Jenny
Freddie and
from
Jenny.
Harry Potter because their mom's
Like-
name is Molly.
Well,
Like Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
Evelyn.
the reason why I named my dog Gypsy is because when she was 7 weeks old, she was brought to me in Mississippi. Yeah, in
Mhm.
Mississippi to my 18-wheeler. And she had no name.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh.
well, hell, she's going to be traveling throughout the United States, but just call her Gypsy.
Gypsy.
But
Right.
there's a white dog, a huge white. It makes your dog there, Tony, look like a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which ones they are.
Huh?
Those are the
It's
Great
a
Pyrenees.
yeah.
Are
Well,
are
it
they the
lives right
Great
down the street,
Pyrenees?
and it guards
Yeah.
a bunch of goats. Well, at night
Mhm.
it will get out and come over
Uh-huh.
here and start,
Oh.
just walking through my yard. I
Mhm.
didn't catch my camera in time, and I let my dog out,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden you hear my dog start barking and take off. You hear that Pyrenees dog whining
Mhm.
and running down the street.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
She's like,
Will,
this is my place.
see, Willow is a Siberian Husky. The Coda is a Great Pyrenees mixed Husky. So when you see Coda, he has the Husky fur, but he
Mhm.
has the body features, everything of a Great Pyrenees. He
Yeah.
actually has
Yeah.
the second set of dew claws on his rear legs that no dogs have other than Great Pyrenees.
Will you spell that? How do
don't
you
have
in the
those.
spell
They
Pyrenees
were
in the
loose.
chat? I
You really
know.
want me to spell that? I gotta go look that up because I don't
Yeah.
know.
I suck at that. I don't know how to do like
Angie
I
knows
learned
how to do it. Hold on.
Angie.
Pyranese.
Speak to them.
I'm gonna spell it like
I have a
remember
written
I was
down because I don't know. Give me a
I'm
minute.
gonna tell you.
You won't
go
say it.
to,
Pyr
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
PYRANESE.
EYRANEESE.
Oh well, I botched that one.
Connected to me, little guy.
All right, say it again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it right there. You got it.
That's what I said.
I think that's it. Great Pyrenees. Right?
Yeah, those are the ones that Ed was talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
they're beautiful
I'm
dogs.
happy. Right now. I got a warm cat.
Something
I
like
thought
that.
you were petting that is a cat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Siberian Husky. There is a movie. There is a real life, real true story movie, called not Toga, and the real story is they thought Balto is the dog who brought the medicine for the children that were very sick in the snow, but it was Togo. He really did through the blizzard, the haul for these sick children to bring their medicine. And he's memorialized in the great state of, I believe it's Maine or Massachusetts. But there was a few true life stories, and that was one that touched my soul, which was I loved Balto, but Togo. If y'all look that movie up, and it's TOTOTO.
Togo.
Togo, and I don't know if it's on Netflix or what, but if you look that up, you will see which film I'm speaking about, and you will really appreciate. And this is a true story. Like if the movie doesn't hold my attention for the first 5 minutes, I won't watch the movie. So this movie really, it's really very endearing, and it has a lot of, there's action in it. There's everything in this movie, and I love this stuff. Like if you love John Candy and Steve Martin, all these great actors, and Nicolas Cage. The man who's the lead in this is actually from the South. He actually is a local, and so there's another one called Hachi, with Richard Gere, which is another endearing movie. Hachi.
Move. Up. There you go. There you go. Move.
Yeah. Hachi.
Sit.
Dude, I ain't a dog.
Are you talking to the dogs or Angie?
Angie. The dogs were laying right here. I moved them. I said, move over here. She goes, no, the dogs. I said, get over here and sit. She goes, no. I said, sit. And she goes, I'm not a dog.
I couldn't think. That's all I could think of. I didn't see her. I'm like, is he talking
She's
to
right here to
Andrew
my
right now?
left, about a foot and a half.
Yeah, I see her shoulder.
She has the China doll. She has the high cheekbones. She's so sweet.
You good?
Her?
No, they both are sweet. They both are really
You know what?
sweet. They
We
are. Both of
you're
them
talking to
are.
people that have met them in person.
They're
sweet on
they're
camera.
both sweet.
Wait till they get off
They're
camera.
both sweet.
Then what?
Then you're just mean.
We're not mean. We're funny.
They're
No.
not.
Tony's
They're
not
not
mean.
mean. They're
We're not mean.
She
comedians,
might be a
y'all.
little
Tony's
ornery,
not
but I
mean.
wouldn't call her mean.
Serena.
No, actually, it's weird
Oh, we.
seeing them two together.
Uh-huh.
Tony's talkative. Angie's like really
Jesse,
quiet
watch
at
this
first.
one.
And then all of a sudden, you know, when she gets more comfortable, then you
Yeah.
just can't shut her up.
Are you?
It's the beverage starts kicking in.
Well, I was trying to be nice.
Well, it's okay. Yeah.
Rude.
But no, here's the thing. Angie and I are 100% opposite on everything. If it's dinner, she loves movies. I don't like watching TV. In fact, we have rabbit ears. We don't have TV. So she will go and buy a DVD, I think it is. Is it what it's called?
Duh.
All right. Well,
Lost
she
her
Like
anyway.
this
uses
one now.
Twister. And
Twisters. Twisters.
I don't care.
It's the second
Anyway, she
one.
buys it. She asked me, "You want to watch that with me?" I went, "No,
He's rude.
I don't watch movies."
Well,
Hey, you
talk
guys
about
went dark.
what happened
Yeah,
to you?
our jump box died. Ow, my bones hurt.
Plug
I
that
thought
in.
that we just
It's
lost it
Jesse's
completely.
edition. Ooh, spooky.
Tina, did you pay the
Yes.
electric?
Nope.
That was Jar's job, and she missed that one too.
She missed it.
Yeah. Well, Tony, you're speaking of having rabbit ears. I have a TV sitting
Oh,
over
that's
here,
right.
and the only thing I got hooked to it is a Fire Stick that you can buy at Walmart or Amazon. And I've watched it once. I have not watched TV in 3 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
If
Remember
NASCAR's
when I went
on,
out to my went out to Missouri to the property?
yeah,
That was 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped watching TV then because I had no power.
right.
That was a blast too. For almost a year living off grid. I mean, literally off grid and having a generator start your trailer up.
Hey, there's Lori. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Lori, you're right.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
How goes the battle? Yeah.
You're such a sweet girl.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to be calling it quits here. Yeah, the jump box in here. Trailer house is old and the electric doesn't work this well in this room. So yeah, that's why we're on the jump back.
Yeah.
Well, someone says they're related to somebody.
Yeah, just take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Hey, Lori, it's
Uh-huh.
nice to see you pop in.
Yeah, Lori.
We've almost made it to 3 hours.
Oh my.
2 hours and 47
Woo!
minutes.
All right.
You know what? I used to have the longest live on
Oh my
YouTube
goodness, it's 12 o'clock. I have to say
until
happy
Jerry
birthday.
Butler started doing videos.
Terry Butler. Yeah, nobody can compete with that.
Well, I did that 17 hours at Pryor.
Oh my.
Oh
I
yeah, it
didn't
was a
stay
long
on it.
time.
What I did was I went live at the meetup,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we went back to the hotel, I set the camera up in underneath the carport there by
Yeah.
the front door, and I had everybody go up to it. I go
He
talk to
left
them.
the camera running. Everybody walked up to the camera.
Yep. Hey, I gained over 500 subs that night. And
Oh,
became
funny
goodness.
that- The first Pinecone Fest we went to, so it'll be 2 years ago, we showed up there. And when I left the house, I don't remember what the numbers were, but when I came home, I actually lost 82 subs.
How the hell do you lose subs?
Yeah, exactly.
I've actually had on the live we
Bless you,
did
Hope.
at Pinecone Fest, it
Mm-hmm.
said -1 sub. I've actually had that done twice.
Well, according, I was talking to Jesse about it, and he says that every year you get your 360-day year rotation, and he said evidently you had the YouTube had a lot of 360 day 5 days earlier. You must have had a big game with people for that month, and they dumped everybody that was no longer really paying attention to you or watching you. But I lost that many subs because when I came home thinking I'd be a plus, I was like, "What the heck?" Because I knew exactly what I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Now it hasn't happened in a while. So.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't
I
know it
still
worked on
think
that way
it's
with
crazy.
subs. Now we've lost lots of hours since we've not gotten monetized yet, and we're over our year. But yeah,
You
I
got to
didn't know
remember,
subs work that way.
every 365 days a year, what happened a year ago, that drops off.
Yep.
So if you were low on subs, you're dropping off some of those subs because they're not watching or whatever, and YouTube will delete that. Or if your views or hours or subs were down, it's just a consistent rotating around all the time.
Well, we have one
Listen,
of those, Tony.
What?
we're getting
We have
closer
one
on
of those
hours,
in
but
here.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just like
this person's following me around through all my friends' chat rooms. I don't know who they are, but they seriously love to do it, and I really don't pay it attention. And she'll come in here and she'll drop jokes in every chat room that we go into. She does it in Jax, and she'll come in Jax a lot. But we just want to wish them love and peace, and whoever you are, have a nice night.
Well, like I was saying, when you were talking about subs and losing that many,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to
Yeah.
figure out how I just made it to 2,388 in a week.
Goodness.
Right. Well, that's a good week.
I literally
gonna say, I've had-
last Sunday, I looked at it. I had 1,510. Right
I've
now, I
had jumps
have.
from shorts. I've gotten over 100 subs from a short before. But yeah.
And like I said, they went back 10 months and looked at my videos because one of them's at 5K
9.
Mm-hmm.
and one just hit over 1.3K.
Awesome.
And those are the ones I did 10 months ago.
Huh.
Hey, I like it.
Wow.
I finally got out of the 1500s. I'm happy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
That's
I can hit
awesome.
3,000, I'll do a giveaway.
Okay. Well, go ahead to Webb's Web, and he will put any event that you have in there if you know your regular schedule, and he'll help you with that and get your events advertised and all those things. And that can help boost. As well.
Yeah.
Right.
But then again, you have to understand there's pros and cons to the social media world. You're going to get a lot of that coming through, whether you go vertically or whether you go horizontally, and whether you're in subscriber mode or not subscriber mode, because eventually they're all out there, and you're going to have to, just be at peace with that, and you're going to have to wish them love and peace, whoever they are out there.
Yep.
Right.
And
I lacked 3 from hitting 3,000.
yeah, that's awesome.
What?
I lacked 43 from hitting 3,000.
Well, I'm at
All right.
Awesome.
I'm at 2,388. So
Done 2,300. I think last I looked was 57.
I have never been monetized, and I just filed for it. And I guess I'm there. I see some stuff that shows I am, but I've met my thing. I've got over, I think it's, let's just say 11.2 on watch hours.
then if you're monetized now, then all you got to do is when you do your videos, make sure you turn it on.
I think it's on. Brenda was here yesterday, and she was looking at it because I was having problems with a couple of things. She says, "You're running. It's there." So it just started, and but just started. I haven't been wanting to, but I've got so many watch hours that I need to do it.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's what we're
when we
behind
do
on.
the videos though, it doesn't automatically. The monetization part of it is not automatically on. You literally got to go in there and turn it on.
Well, it shows when I go to my
Your videos.
when I see. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, when I go to content, it shows everything. $sign shows it's monetized.
Oh, must be nice because I have to go in and hit edit to turn the stupid thing on.
My whole channel lit up, monetized all of it.
So every single, oh yeah, all your back videos, but I'm talking about your new ones. When you start your new videos,
That's
you may
good.
have to turn that on.
That I just released one yesterday, and it's on. It was on. It says everything says on. I haven't turned nothing on. It's all on.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out how to turn mine on to stay on then.
Let me even my shorts. No shorts. You don't get nothing on shorts.
No.
And they can be helpful, though, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one thing that Johnny had like over 1 million views on one of his shorts, and yeah.
He's had a couple of
And like
those,
I
I
said
believe.
too, I had a short when the puppies were little. I got over 100 subs from one short.
Yeah.
But those subs don't go back and watch long term. That's like I said, we've got plenty of subs, but I don't have the watch hours.
What are you at? What are you at watch hours?
We're getting closer to 3,000. But like I said, we had a couple good videos last October. They've all kind of fallen off. So yeah.
I thought when they changed the YouTube changed everything around, you didn't have to have the 4,000 watch hours.
You don't. You will be a lower monetizing. How do you? You've got your lower monetizing. You got the 4,000. It's like a level you got to go to. I don't know what it's called. Something like that is what I was told.
I know when I started going on 5 years ago, you had to have the how many
I'm wrong.
followers? 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours, no matter what.
I'm completely wrong, and I'm sorry because I think I said subs. You can have 1,000 subs, but the watch hours is gradual, not the subs. I don't know exactly how that works, but it's the watch hours. The subs is 1,000, I believe.
Yeah, see, we've got over that. It's just the watch hours. The
Right.
bigger videos we have, they've already started to fall off. So we're catching up.
Yeah.
And that we didn't start doing any lives until February. And then it was like once a month or so. So we're catching back up. So
See, we need to do lives, but I can never tell you. I can never pick a date. We can never do it.
I think that's the beauty. That's the beauty, y'all. This is the beauty of y'all. Right there, you just said it. Because let it be organic. Let it be, flow natural. And sometimes.
Janae, I hear you in that, but the thing is, you step on your
So many people.
friends,
right?
But here's the thing: you step on them, but you also have a life and a channel too. You're trying to produce, so
right.
So what you do is you try to put it in between. For example, like Thursday night hangouts. We know basically who does Thursday night hangouts, or this day this person does this. So I try to get it in before they do it. I'll run maybe 5 or 10 minutes over, and maybe only one time. Like if there's like for Veterans Day, I cannot control the veterans when they start the memorial. And when they start their celebration salutes. That's military. I can't control the military stuff, but other stuff definitely. That's why I go in the mornings, and sometimes like once I believe I did an afternoon pop up, and that was at the ocean. I remember Tony came in that one where I was in the M, And
Yeah.
yeah, and that was beautiful because it was later in the afternoon. But yeah, so you never know. I
Well,
mean,
see,
when
that's like us. We work, and which Eric's, I'm, 8 to 4 mostly
yeah,
through the
mhm,
week, but
mhm,
Eric has a rotating schedule. This weekend he worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Well, he gets home, he's tired, and he goes to bed pretty early. So, yeah, it's hard to find that perfect spot when you want to watch all the others too.
And
mhm,
see, I found out the only
mhm.
one I'm going to be able to do if I decide I want to do a live every week will be like Sunday morning or Sunday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And there's no way I'm doing a live at 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday when I have to
Be
be
right
up at
back.
midnight.
Yeah, we can always go into Narnia, the world of Narnia, and be in those magical times, or the
Right.
world of or Jessie can go into Harry Potter. She loves Harry Potter.
Oh,
So
goodness.
She's
I
got
may
the
try to
dogs
do a
named
live
after
tomorrow.
Harry Potter. How sweet.
I may try to do a live tomorrow. I don't know.
Cool.
It'll be
Mhm.
tomorrow, probably like 1, because I know who else goes live on Sundays?
Let me think about
Bowen.
that. Bowen does.
Bowen's, is he at like 4:30?
Well, if you go on my community or my whatever they call it, the posts area, you're gonna see community or posts. I try to
Mhm.
list everyone who's live that day. Sometimes the person like rambling with the brooms, he wasn't gonna go live Friday, so I didn't throw him up there because he said he's not feeling well, so he's not gonna go live. But if they're live, or if I don't know about it and they go live afterwards, if it's a channel I'm tapped into, I will definitely list them. I can't list everybody in the whole wide world. I mean,
Right.
it would take over my entire station there, and I'd probably take up all the YouTubes. Like just listing, I can list thousands and thousands of channels. I would love to. I would love to put like 100,000 channel mentions out there, but right now it's organic, and I love it, that personalized touch. I love that personalized touch. Like we like to welcome everyone. We ask everyone to welcome and please enter kindly. That means you respect us up here and we respect you. It's a mutual thing. And so when you come in here and you're constantly getting, you know, there's a lot of attention being drawn, or they're doing things in there that we can see, we have to be aware of that as well. So, I just wish that if y'all don't worry about it, don't, it's like we are the little engine that could. Remember that storybook
Yep.
about the little engine that could?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as old
that's
as
all
I
of
am, I
us.
remember that.
Yeah. That was a sweet story. I love that story. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. I know I can.
That's what when we started our channel. Yeah, Eric's like, "Are you crazy? We'll never get more than 100 subs." And it's like, you thought we couldn't do it, so I made it my mission. We were going to make it,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
now I
remember when
keep
I first
saying we're
met you
going to get
guys.
monetized. And at
And you
work
did
they
it.
said, "Oh, you're not going to make it," and I was like,
You did it,
"Watch."
girl. Yeah, you done it.
I remember the
Mhm.
first time I seen your channel, Jan's like, "You need to come over and watch these people." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Why? I've never heard of them before." He's like, "Trust me, you'll like them."
Yeah.
We're
And I'm
nuts.
like, "Okay." So I went over, I watched, I think it was one of your lives, and I was going, "Okay, that's cool." The next week I was going to go live, and all of a sudden I seen your profile picture pop up going live. I'm like, "Damn it."
Angie just hit Tony.
You done did it. Yeah.
I just took a sip of her drink. It looked good. And she smacked.
It was deserved, probably.
Look, look, doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leave
that's
it
what I
be.
thought.
Oh.
Smack him again.
Do
No.
it again.
I
God,
didn't
no.
see it the
Look.
first time.
Oh, that was.
Hey,
I'm
That's a
still
little
gonna
better.
get Angie them beads. I forget about
I've got to
that.
send Tony and Angie these too.
You gotta
Check this
do.
out.
Oh,
You
those
don't
are
have
nice.
that.
That's cool.
You don't have
I
it.
didn't. I
No.
didn't see that. What is that? Are your stickers?
What you doing?
We've got a board that we put all the stickers on.
Yeah, I think I
Sorry.
have enough.
Cool.
Yeah, all it needs one.
Yeah.
I dropped.
Well,
the
when
other
I do
one
my
down there.
giveaway, I'm giving these out too.
Okay.
When I think of that, I think of I hear the train whistle blowing. Like,
Well, funny fact. You want to know why I came up with this? I want that. I don't have that.
We got a lot.
We just got them.
Hey, jar.
We
ooh,
also got hot sauce.
It came with a package of hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
ooh,
Hey, you think you got a lot of stickers?
ooh, ooh. Wow.
The funny story about how I started this name, because I just wanted to get away from all the drama, which Tony and them know about. So
It came with it. I don't know.
You got
That was a
another
donkey.
snack.
because you got it from Sticker Mule.
Yeah.
That's why you got the mule.
I didn't design my
So,
own.
so what's the reason for the hot sauce?
They just accidentally threw it in there. Oh. But how I took this name is, in the town I live in, there is a railroad track goes right through the town. And every now and then, when I was doing lives before from here, people are like, "What is that whistle?
Oh.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you're next to a train."
Serena can't see you.
And that's what it is. It goes through and hits the whistle. So that's why I named it Whistle Stop Homestead.
Jesse,
There
don't
you go.
worry. Don't worry about it.
There we go, Serena.
Yeah. There you go.
I got to stretch.
Mhm.
I'll be
Slippery-
sending these
slippery.
stickers out, and I'm trying to get locally though, is some T-shirts made.
We went ahead
Awesome.
and used Bonfire.
See, I've been wanting to. I'm thinking about doing Bonfire. I've asked 3 people to help me with it, and they're like, "Oh, sure." And I'm still waiting for a year now for them to help me.
I'd have to have Eric help you because I'm kind of computer illiterate.
That's why I need help.
We have
I told
Angie.
Paul earlier, I've made my own video. I've made 2 videos now, but I use it on my phone, and I've finally gotten where I can edit it just a little bit. They're nothing fancy, trust me, but yeah.
She throws a fit while she does it, though.
Oh, I do. I say
Hey,
lots of bad words, and yeah.
But you
A lot
see
of
everybody's videos that come out. I edit off my phone.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I don't like computers.
She's
I
not
use
tech
mine.
savvy.
I use my computer. I get Filmora 14 now.
Yeah, but see, you do all the fancy crap, and I can't do all the fancy crap.
And she's
That's because you don't have Filmora 14.
Well, because no, I'm not going to pay for it.
Oh, okay. It's
I
not.
use, what do I use? I use VN. VN is simple. I had Filmora 10 and 11, and every single time I would do a video and I would get nice and pretty and, you know, the music right where I wanted it and all that crap, I'd upload it. I go to upload it to YouTube. It says it's corrupt. Every freaking video.
I had that problem, and I had a laptop, and the laptop actually crashed. It went dead. And when I ended up getting this desktop, my problem was cured.
Really?
You know, so I thought it was something different. It ended up being my laptop was the problem. And
I bought a
but-
brand new computer because of it.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah,
Same
it
problem?
Still did it. Still
Okay.
did it. So I deleted
Mine's
it.
fine now.
I just try to do something simple and easy, nothing fancy. I put some words in there. You know, I read some books, put some words in, and it's good to go.
Tina, sit up.
I'm trying.
Tina's good. She's
I need a book.
perfect. She's
Sit on
perfect.
the pillow.
You're
Does
not
Tina
sitting
need
on
the
any of books.
does she
All
need
right,
the,
good.
a booster
I'm
seat?
chilling with the camera.
Yeah.
Woo!
Instead of moving that part, just move the.
Ducky, what do you think about this stuff, Ducky? Ducky, are you there? Hello, Ducky.
Uh-oh.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say, everybody, I want to say, I was just going around asking my mommy. She was like, oh my gosh.
The hell?
And I was so happy because I was so happy about this stuff because my mommy was there and I was like, oh yeah.
think I had too many Dr. Peppers.
No, you haven't had enough of the other stuff.
I know it, right?
I think I need more.
Angie loves that. I did that for Angie.
Yeah. She's checking on our Tweety birds right now.
Hey, Jess.
Oh, here we go.
Where's Jonesy?
Here we go. Pick it up.
Good afternoon. For the
She needs a
future.
booster seat. The mama needs a booster seat.
Hey, there's
Well, better just a higher
Jonesy.
chair.
Yeah, because your
Woohoo!
There we
name,
go.
your guys' name is covering your face.
Right?
Hey, Jonesy.
That's
Hey,
kind of funny
Jonesy.
since I'm a
Hey.
foot taller than she is.
It doesn't look like it right now.
Right?
Yeah.
It makes her feel good.
I'm sitting higher.
Hey, you two swap seats. Swap seats.
There's not enough space for that in here.
Okay.
We're at 20.
How you doing, Jonesy?
Uh-oh. We're probably going to have to call it
Oh,
quits.
there's
before-
Trey.
Ooh, we got
No, we're fine.
Trey.
Trey just
Hey.
Trouble is in the house.
Trouble's in the house. Oh my God.
That's the light.
Oh.
Trey's
Unless you want to
awesome,
hold the
y'all.
candle.
Well, still, it was
He
at
is
61
awesome. He just
ago.
is
I
troublemaker.
lived in Louisiana once.
And Tina was like, I was just gonna run up.
Hey, but
I'm
Trey
just trying
knows.
to make sure
Trey and
everything's
Sean.
charged.
Mm-hmm.
Trey and Sean know how to make some ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
I
made
just,
some special for y'all.
Trey's and Sean's.
And
I want ice cream.
Ice cream for
That was at Pine Cone
everyone.
Fest.
Oh, I had to work, you jerks.
and the thing is, Trey has no problem showing his ice cream during the video on his
Right?
beard.
And he just sits there and just eats. Well, there's Jake.
It's all
back.
over.
Oh,
No,
look
it's
at
on
that,
his.
Jake.
He did a video and had it smeared on his beard, and he kept talking. Didn't even realize it.
While he was carrying around a Sonic cup and stuff, and it's like,
Yep. Yep.
Was that the night we got Dairy Queen?
well,
I
I
don't
just
know. Me
ordered
and Jamie
something.
was. I was like, what is on his beard? And he's like, well, he's carrying around a Sonic cup, so I'm assuming it's ice cream.
I just ordered something this morning that'll be here Tuesday. It's a huge package, and I get to play with a lot of different things and make stuff.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
There you go.
Well, you'll end up with.
Don't
something
tell us about your blow up doll, Ed.
No, that's don't get Tony's
All right,
away.
now I'm gonna have to run. Y'all start talking about that.
No. Behave yourself, Angie.
I'm innocent, remember?
No, you're not.
Angie,
You're right, Trey.
Angie.
And see, I was going to send you something nice, Angie, but not now.
Thanks.
Welcome, Radio Jonesy. Hey, Steven's in the house. Woohoo!
Been on for 3 hours. Wow.
No.
She may sound innocent, but she is not innocent.
I am very innocent. I don't know
No,
what.
we have somebody in the basement.
Angie, in
What?
Hey,
are
what's
you
up?
innocent?
Come on up.
Hey,
What's up? Welcome
Jake.
back.
What's up?
How you doing?
Doing okay? Dealing with a hurt. I'm actually right now. I'm dealing with a hurt foot.
I hope it feels better. What'd you do to it, Jake?
I'm like, I don't know. I've been dealing with it for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh,
Is it
goodness.
sore or is it a? Is it
No,
sore?
the heel sore. The heel is sore. The heel is sore.
Oh, I'm
It-
asking because sometimes diabetics have feet issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm pre-diabetic, but I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, this is what I just ate. This is what I just
Not something
ate.
to work for.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I just ate.
What is it?
It's a
We
blueberry
can't see-
mini muffin.
Oh wow. Okay.
So good.
We do.
But yeah, I love my
You're eating
sweets.
snacks, huh?
Wow.
Peeps.
No, it's
You
not.
love
It's
your
my arm.
peeps. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know what? It's also been a long It's been a long day.
Right.
Saturdays are the weekend is the
I wish-
weekends are just short,
Like,
but
Ah.
and people
Jake-
are, sorry.
I'm sorry, Jake.
Go ahead,
you-
Jake.
Jake, don't worry about that comment. You don't have to worry about it. Okay.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. You know.
Oh, the person's death.
Well,
No, Jake only has his camera set that way all the time.
Yeah, because because I'm on a tablet, I have some. I'm also it's on the charger right now because this is my first time with an iPad, so this is my first Apple product, and I'm still learning it.
There you go. No problem.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah. But you know what? By the way, did you see your sticker on the refrigerator, Tony?
Like I'm going to say like 5 days ago or more.
No, this was earlier in the chat. I don't think Tony was in yet.
No, I wasn't in. No,
No, I actually put yours. I put yours. I got your sticker, by the way. If you
Right. Yeah, you did a video talking about it real brief here a while ago.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do this. Here's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Go to the back camera. By the way, excuse the mess.
Mood.
Oh,
there it is.
Willpower mode.
Yep.
Aw,
You got that one, and you should have gotten one for the dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I see him. I got it. Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you for being there.
Sorry, hold on. Hold on. Also, you're also on the sticker door too. You're also on the sticker door. Excuse
Right.
the mess. Look
There
at
we
that.
go. I see it.
Aw,
Yep.
very nice. Thank you.
Hey, Jake, I'm trying to put a video together right now using that song that you made for me, made for us, with our property, our farm, everything. And it's just slow doing it, but I am trying to get it edited down to where I'm going to put it out.
All right. I'm not worried. Listen, here's the thing. Listen, today I had to basically send someone a file and the reason I had to jump off of here, Miss Tina, is I had to jump off here because they were requesting me to share it on Google Drive because it was so the file was big. They were requesting me to share. Uh-oh. Sorry. But I'm a little nervous right now.
You're okay.
Don't be nervous for us. You're
You're
good.
okay.
We got a deputy in the chat on the panel.
She don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're not scared of her.
I ain't
Nope.
scared of her.
I'm not.
I'm
But
just the old office lady now.
Yeah.
you
The
know,
cranky office lady.
I see a lot of times. I see people. I see a lot of those shows talk about the bad side of police officers and stuff, but sometimes there's some good in police officers.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Not everybody's bad. Not everybody's good either.
It's just the bad ones that get highlighted.
Does your department wear body cam footage? Wear body cams?
We have a couple, but they're deputies that's bought them on their own because, those aren't
All right.
very cheap.
They're not cheap. Sorry for asking these because we, I've seen people have to deal with the FOI, the Freedom of, I think it's the Freedom of Information Act.
Yep.
Yeah.
The FOIA. I've had a few people where they had to submit forms, and one department charged them like $5,000. They charged them $5,000 for the footage.
Come on up, Trey. Come on up, Trey.
The meanest officers I've ever met in my entire life are the ones that I'm related to.
That's probably what Eric would say.
Yeah.
Eric's the police officer?
Actually, he's a 911 dispatcher.
Ooh, even better.
He gets to tell us where to go.
He's the guy. There's a song. Shayna Jackman actually did a song called answer the call. It's for 911 dispatchers. That's actually a good song.
Actually, you want to hear real quick?
I believe that's a song from the Digital Underground, something like that.
Sorry.
You want to hear a funny story real quick? I got pulled over when I was driving my 18-wheeler in Oklahoma.
Is it going to demonetize? Is it music?
No.
They said the story.
Oh.
But I got pulled over by a state trooper. Really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to check all my paperwork and all that. Made me sit in his car. He's just looking and he's reading my name and all that. And I didn't recognize him of who he was until the next day when I started watching YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was actually a YouTuber.
Daniel or Brandon?
Daniel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I get pulled over by a YouTuber that's a cop.
Yep.
Shout out on YouTube.
Well, he was high control.
I got pulled over, but he wasn't a YouTuber.
He was so nice and so respectful.
That's good. That's really nice.
It is for a state trooper.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's very.
Yep.
It's not common to meet a state trooper that's actually not an ass.
Yep.
We've got a couple of them here, but once they hit that line, then they turn into one.
Yeah.
Let's just
I've
make
been
some.
pulled over by 2 state troopers, and both of them were real nice.
Well, you need to quit your speeding.
I wasn't speeding either of those times. They
She's
were both
trying to hook
license
up
plate
with them.
related.
And y'all got to be careful because my sister, one time when she was in Louisiana, I believe, I'm trying to remember the state, because she lived there for some time, but she got pulled over and it wasn't a real officer. And they had the badge and everything.
Oh yeah,
And
you
my
can buy
sister's-
badges online.
And my
Yeah.
sister, she's beautiful. If you can picture Sophia Loren, the profile, the skin, the cheekbones, the hair, everything. Yeah, and in a situation like that, I said you have to be careful.
This one time
Yeah.
in Louisiana could be a
Actually,
I
hey, Jenny.
Yeah, yes.
Actually, in your area, there's a guy that just got 80-something months. His name is Jeremy DeWitt. He's a police impersonator. He got A's for not. I'm sorry, I'm talking up my butt now.
He's a impersonator.
He's a police impersonator. What he does those funeral processions. He's a funeral escort, Metro State.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's the guy is
Trey heard that. I thought she said
Yeah.
So what is everybody doing for Thanksgiving?
Eating.
Nothing.
What I like about Thanksgiving this year is I don't have to work, and I get paid 8 hours for not working.
There you go.
There you are.
Yeah. Christmas is not about giving gifts.
That's right.
Christmas
You're
is
right.
about the true meaning of Christmas is the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's it.
Very good. That's
We
right.
didn't even buy any gifts last year.
We haven't bought
Mhm.
gifts in a while.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for saying that. I am sorry for saying that.
You don't need to apologize for
Ooh,
Jesus.
don't
No,
apologize.
you don't. Mm-mm.
I haven't celebrated, really celebrated Thanksgiving since 2014, since 2014, and I haven't really celebrated Christmas since 2006.
Hey, Tina, are y'all getting close to watch hours yet? Trey wants to know.
We're slowly getting there.
Slowly but surely.
That's right.
Yeah,
Like I said, one day we'll make it, but yeah,
yeah.
no biggie.
You have a playlist?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll turn on my computer and run your playlist.
Cool. Actually, I think Eric's made several of them.
when everybody does that, do not run it on mute. You got to have the volume up a little bit, or YouTube will not recognize it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have it down where you don't hear it loudly.
Mhm.
Right.
That's a good tip from Tony.
Yeah. By the way, by the way, right now I'm on the TV. I got it playing Gordon Ramsay.
Right.
Mhm.
Hotel HE double hockey sticks.
Mhm.
Sorry, had to spell it because I didn't want to say the real thing.
Right. You're fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay a little bit of family friendly here. A little PG.
Hey,
MISSISSIPPI.
Mississippi.
That's right.
Here's the thing. You know what? A lot of people. You know, this is. I didn't know that you guys were in law enforcement. I want to thank you for your guys' service.
Thank you.
Because sorry, if people think that law enforcement, the first responders are the unsung heroes of the city. The fire, police, paramedics, the people that are in the office, the people that are in dispatch. Because you guys got the thankless jobs. And we thank you for what you guys do every day in the sheriff's departments and police departments and all that. So we do appreciate that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, Richard. Who? There's somebody trying to come up that we said earlier, if we don't know who you are, we're not pulling you up because we had some bad juju earlier.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, sorry. Somebody we don't know.
That battery's about dead, so it's about time for us to be signing off anyway.
Yeah.
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 Everybody have a great night.
Yeah. Everybody have a great
Be
night.
safe.
I love y'all.
Be safe, guys, and
Be safe and all that.
keep the grease out to the pavement and drive safe, y'all, and have a nice day.
Oh, I wanted to
have
sing.
a great night. Everybody, thanks for coming in and sitting and listening to us
For 3.5 hours.
And, well, thank you,
We always
Tina.
enjoyed visiting with y'all.
Thank you, Tina and Jesse. We really appreciate that.
Good night, everybody.
Princess Wave.
And
How's
Jensen,
I can't Wave do it so well.
It's like this. See you later. Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.
Hey,
Bye,
I got something to tell you. Hold on. I got something to tell you. Ready?
ready to do a poll.
Oh, he pulled a me.
Paul Case.
He pulled a me. I can't do that.
All right.
Love y'all.
But,
2, 1.